Hello there, and welcome to tonight's episode of Loot Die Repeat, where, well, as we established last week, me, the schmuck, plays with a bunch of fun folks. Can't even lie, I can't even do it. We're all schmucks, and we sit around, we roll dice, we do a lot of laughing at each other, and some collaborative storytelling that we call Dungeons & Dragons. Now, we are thankful for you to be here with us as we kind of have our little adventure unfold. And tonight, I promise you, finally, there are some fireworks as some of our PCs absolutely are in very real danger as they face this Wastrilith.
Which means we need your help.
In its lair, yes. Morthos and the rest of the crew will certainly enjoy your assistance. And you can do that through the cheering of bits.
Disadvantage.
Rewards. Disadvantages on the DM will be a useful tactic, no question. As well as advantages for those making the attacks. Temporary hit points, also a good thing. Spell slots, etc. You know the drill. The chat will have the ability to greatly influence this battle. And as a way of saying thank you to our awesome community, we have our giveaways. I think we are looking for only a few more new subscriptions in order to give away that dragon. And we would love to give away that dragon so that we can get a new one in there and continue to roll with all of the cool other dragons that we have to get out to you guys. But even if we don't get any new subscriptions, we will still give away the dice. There's like an emerald set in there, as well as a bugbear and a dryad miniature, medium minis that we will give away. And if we get at least 3 new subs, we will give away that clay golem that you see there. And so would encourage you to stick around through the entire stream, because we'll at the very minimum give away the dice and those 2 medium-sized minis. We also have some socials that we would encourage you guys to check out. Follow us, Twitter and Instagram, and we have a Discord. And you can actually get some LDR merch, because merch
Look
is
at that
cool.
Sexy shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing it today. So, got one of the merch items there. They got sweatshirts and sexy underwear and everything you guys would want. Yeah.
I bought the sexy underwear, and let me tell you, there's a 25% increase in my love life with my wife because of it.
Boom.
Guaranteed if you get it too.
You know what? It is a strategically placed LDR symbol.
Put the camera to me. I'm eating something sexual right now. Don't do that.
Please don't. I knew I got this for a reason.
And so, fun stuff in there that you can definitely check out.
I'm kind of turned off.
He actually is not wearing any pants right now.
So I get to see them the whole time.
Jokes on you guys, never have been.
I'm making a screen name, Jake's Jugs.
We're off to a good start tonight. Here we go.
Sorry.
I may have had 1 or 2 drinks before we started tonight. It should be fun.
60% of the time it
Yes,
works.
you're going to need alcohol to dull the pain of your characters dying. So,
TPK.
depending on what you guys do. Oh, my goodness. So,
How we roll.
how did you get to this point? Well,
I bet there's a recap to tell us.
maybe I should give you a recap so you know. So, our adventurers, known as the Shades, have been tracking down a Wastrilith in order to not only kill it, but, importantly, don't forget, to obtain some of its blood so that they may unlock the seal in Serloon, a teleportation seal. It's kind of a fast travel opportunity that requires the blood of a local beast to unlock. And so they have tracked the Wastrilith to its lair. They have fought through the horde of harpies that lay in wait at the kind of outskirts of the Wastrilith's lair, high up in the rocks on the approach to the inlet, the cove in which the Wastrilith resides. But, unfortunately, the harpies were successful in luring several of the PCs out onto the rocks, where through a series of, well, poor rolls and perhaps poor decisions.
Mostly poor rolls.
Mostly poor rolls for sure, and maybe some poor decisions.
No,
The-
only poor rolls.
Only poor rolls. The party now finds itself separated. One half of the party on the rocks around the inlet, the bluff around the inlet, and several other of the members on the rocks overlooking the inlet, and yet two more of the party members, Bart with his Oliver tail, who is flailing in the water.
I'm on top of the water.
Well, he has water walk, and so technically he is on top of the water. And our Vedalkin wizard, who can breathe underwater, who is in fact in the water and currently being actively tracked by the
time you take a
Wastrilith.
true.
Morthos
It's been a long
and
time.
Ray
Dirty boy.
have seen the Wastrilith closing in on JB. Killian has seen the shadow of the Wastrilith move from its lair, the shallows in the inlet, come out towards the rocks and is aware that the danger is approaching. Killian is approaching from the south in a full sprint, having just emerged out of his beast lion form. Marishka and Rubius are on the opposite side of the inlet in an overwatch position and have yet to spot the Wastrilith, while everyone else is in frame. And so now the party has rolled initiative. They did that at the end of the session last week. And our wizard, through a mighty stroke of luck, is first to act. And so JB, as the black ichor-filled water laps up against your face, and you're not inadequate swimmer. You are a capable swimmer, but these waves that are being tossed by the storm as the lightning flashes above and the rain pours down as you try to make your way to the wreckage is not easy to swim in. And you know that you are in a very dangerous place because the Wastrilith is a water-based creature that you know has intelligence as a hunter and will seek out its prey as they get close to its lair. So you understand you are in a precarious position, and you, my good friend, are first to act as we go into the combat.
How do you do this? The jaw seems backwards so that we don't get copyrighted.
Yeah.
It's gotta get low.
Gotta get there, right?
Oh, it sounds like an ambulance. That's what's going on.
I think it would have to be ooey, ooey, ooey.
I was singing the Spanish version.
So JB is swimming, so he'll move his movement speed again, 15 feet in the water.
Oh my gosh, is it gonna
We
come
just
down?
began.
It's
like,
like
just
literally
like that.
It's just gonna happen.
Does
Just
he-
like that, you're gonna die on me.
He's in a precarious
Son of a
situation,
bitch.
so he's going to sort of look over his shoulder to see if that harpy creature is chasing him or what's happening.
Roll a perception check. I don't know what the current advantage count is, but
This is a very important.
will say again to our chatters, and you guys are an amazing community, this is going to be a battle that will benefit greatly from certain advantaged rolls, disadvantaged rolls
Let me
by the DM.
paraphrase. Without your help, we will die.
It is a deadly encounter. It is a deadly encounter.
Adam, way to cut through the chaff.
Well,
there.
And,
some of
uh,
us will die.
I'm just saying. We need some help.
Some of you
I do?
may die.
That's what the Nightbot says. You have one.
That's interesting. I thought I used it last week. All right, let's do it.
Well, Dom maybe
I'm
didn't
sorry.
update it.
If I use it, I have a regular roll because I'm also poisoned,
Okay.
so I'm using it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, good. 20-ish.
As you continue your swim, you look back over your shoulder and you see clearly emerging out of the water a row
18.
of scales and fins, greenish, yellowish in hue, with the black ichor kind of oozing off into the water that is seemingly pointed in your direction, bearing down upon you as you swim forward.
I'm super scared for you.
Is he doing the
I'm eating all
breaststroke
my
or
games
doggy
tonight.
paddle? How is
Right
he
now,
swimming?
I'm doing this to look behind me.
Wow.
And then he pees his pants, but that's a free action.
It is a free action, I'll give you that.
What's his alkalinity level? Does it burn coming out?
Does it actually throw the Wastrilith
It's
off?
very high. My liver is trying to filter the poison out of my system.
Does the Wastrilith now think he's a female Wastrilith?
You gotta take it to the
Giving off the scent.
Sorry,
You've been mated.
the alkaline would be
The situation
alkaline would be
is also-
low, right?
high.
It's a better
High.
way to die,
It
maybe.
would be higher, yeah.
Okay. We've talked about this a lot over the past week, and
We've just given up.
my only hope is
Obi-Wan
mirror
Kenobi.
image. So
Hey, I don't know what you said, but I'm
11
pretty sure I
minutes
know what
in,
you
it
said.
comes out. I love it.
can somebody mute her, please?
Mom,
And
ruining my death
so,
scene.
As I'm in the water with my jaw dropping, three black knights appear around me. Just as before.
And one blue Vedelkin.
And that is that's all I can do. Put some copies out there.
All right.
Please don't hit me. Hit them.
You're
hit them,
basically
hit them, hit them.
you're Ginkgos right now.
So as you utter the words for your spell and kind of make the motion as you tread in the water and continue to try to get to the wreckage of the ship on solid ground where you can make your way potentially out onto one of the rocks and then out onto the bluff with the broken lighthouse. 3 images of these black knights emerge surrounding JB and seeking to defend him from the oncoming Wastrilith. Marishka.
Save yourselves.
Okay.
Smashing idea.
Did I see Killian frantically run around the long?
Roll a
Ish
perception
way.
check.
Your pride is hurting my allergies.
I'm not really good at perceiving. Yeah, it's a natural 1, so a 2.
So you
Oh,
did not
boy.
notice Killian. You've been fixating your eyes on the water, trying to see any sign of this beast so that you can unleash your fiery fury upon it. But you do not see Killian as he has kind of rushed along. Lions are quick and fast.
Wait, what's your passive perception?
Oh yeah, it's 11.
Still doesn't seem.
Is anybody within message range of me? Because I don't need to see anyone for message, right? I just point and send an SMS text.
Ray probably is within 120 feet of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the Charles Xavier thing.
That is your action to cast message, FYI.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would message Ray and say, "Do you see anything on that side of the island yet?"
Ray, you have the ability to respond.
Get over here! Get over here, quick! I'm gonna turn to
Alright.
Rubius and say, "Oh, shit's going down."
Well, I knew that.
I've been here for 2 weeks. I know that.
This is not.
Where are we again?
This is not new to me at all.
This is old
Very
information.
familiar with this situation.
All right, Marishka.
Well, it still have movement though.
You have
right?
movement.
Yeah, so I would move 30 feet towards.
Okay, so you move 30 feet along the
Yeah.
edge of the cliff overlooking the inlet. So it's not 30 feet closer to them per se. You're probably about 110 feet away from Ray now,
Okay.
as having kind of moved almost not quite directly perpendicular, but kind of like that. It is now the Wastrilith's turn.
Oh,
And,
shit.
I just want to give you guys another look at this creature before
It's so
it
cute. I
JB.
love it so
moves
much.
forward It is a sweet-looking little miniature, as it has its massive,
Clear your right.
two massive clawed fins that kind of propel it through the water as its serpentine body lithely makes its way through the waves. The fins and scales perched out of the back, cutting through the waves like a menacing predator as it approaches its prey. Comes up on JB.
Maybe it just wants to talk.
I think it's just
That's
lonely. It needs
definitely what he
Have
wants
you
to do.
heard about our Lord and Savior, Demon Christ?
I hated it. You said that.
Lord, we didn't mean it.
Text 666 to learn more.
He's handing out pamphlets.
This is getting too much. All right, Wastrilith about to kill
Put the whiskey
JB.
down.
The Wastrilith
I can only
rises up out
humor.
of the water, its head focused, its eyes gleaming with a yellowish, orangish glow as it just lets out a roar of power and takes 2 swipes with his claws at you, helpless in the water.
15 for the first one.
Do I have any disadvantages, or do you have any disadvantages? I don't think so.
We
I
don't.
hope we don't have disadvantages.
You attack a copy on the first one.
You attack. I attack a copy.
I got 15.
Yes.
All right. First roll
Basically, he rolled. Yeah.
is a 22.
Hit.
Hit.
He's dead.
Copy disappears.
Copy gone.
But I'm not.
Copy gone.
All right. All right. This is why they're there.
That was the first roll.
Second one, 11. So you
I
also
also hit a copy.
Gotta roll 10, I
Nice.
think.
That's
Well,
right.
the
Is it
copy's
15, then 10, then 8 or something?
6, 8, 11. Higher than.
Higher then.
Oh, you got this.
Don't jinx
As he
it.
rolls
Second
a nat
attack.
one on the next one.
Another 13 on the die. 22 to hit.
Dead.
Copy
Sweet baby
disappears.
Jesus. That's a plus 9.
Holy
Uh-huh.
shit.
Now, frustrated that it has hit absolutely nothing, it now reaches down with its mouth to clamp upon you.
It hits me.
No!
Oh!
11.
1.
13.
That's a 22.
No, a total 13?
4 on the die.
Time
Come
out.
on, you
His
got
AC's
that,
a
right?
12.
I hit you.
It's a 12?
Shield. Do you have shield?
It's a 12?
Can I please play my turn?
Do you have shield?
Hold on, let me look here.
How do you have a 12 AC?
Let's see here. All right, he has shield.
He didn't take
Shield.
Missy Step or Shield.
How do you spell that? Shield. Is it E first or? Yes, I cast shield.
As the claws come down around you, completely encircling your entire body, they clamp in for the kill, and you cast shield, and it resists the bite of the Wastrilith as it rears back in frustration. Your singular image still remaining, you taking no damage.
Somehow.
I think you should fight him next turn, not run
And
away.
Ray is now up.
Hey, big ugly man! She's gonna pick up a rock and she's gonna rage.
Okay.
Pick up a rock and throw it.
Rage throwing rocks. Very good.
Yes.
As many as you
Recklessly raging, throwing.
Absolutely. Roll with advantage.
Because then if it hits you, you get disadvantage.
Come on.
Ooh, that hits.
Yeah, that-
17 plus 8.
That hits.
Yeah.
This is an improvised weapon. Right.
Would that just be a straight shield, or should I use my unarmed strike?
No, it wouldn't be your full. Your 17 plus hits, with that. But the damage is just going to be your. I'm going to make it basically an unarmed strike. It's your strength modifier, so I think that's 5 damage.
Oh, just a straight 5. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and you have a second attack.
Come and get me! 16 plus.
That also hits.
Sorry.
Okay,
I don't
just
roll.
5 more?
Yep.
Okay,
and
very
then,
good.
She's gonna jump to where Killian is.
Okay, so Killian is still south. he is just off of the map,
Right, so I have
but you can jump on the rock that is near him.
one more rock and then a bridge, right?
Yes, go ahead and
Okay.
roll an athletics check.
Oh.
As the rain beats down,
These dice love me. 19 plus 11.
you easily jump to the other side, having rolled a 30 on your
actually, when
athletics.
she jumps, she goes
is taunting the Wastrilith to come
I have
for it.
45 movement. Can I get across the bridge or no?
So you went 5, 10, 15, jump, 5, 30,
Just
35, 40. 45 puts you right in the middle of the bridge.
Let's back up. I
No,
don't want to
that's-
be on a.
That's probably a good spot to be.
You are now, so this here is 30 feet above the waves.
Okay.
You've now jumped down to 10 feet above the wave. I'm sorry, 20 feet above the waves.
I have a magic cloak.
You do. It has disadvantage on its attacks until it hits you.
It does.
That is correct. Morthos, you are up. As you see Ray hit it with some stones that seem to actually impact on the softer portion of its kind of under hide as it hits like right below the throat in its exposed neck, and there's a kind of a soft thud as you hear kind of almost the bludgeoning damage occurring. You see JB didn't take a hit. He resisted and had two of his images, which a spell you know well, disappear, and he's still alive in the water.
So, Morthos will kind of shake his head and go, JB, you damn fool. And he's going to send Sola out. He's going to put Sola right in front of the creature's head,
Okay.
and she's going to attack him.
Okay.
We're in part 2 of the plan.
Right.
First one's a 14.
Still go terribly awry.
14 does not hit.
All right, second one.
As she impacts, but it is not able to break through the heavy armor plate of the creature.
Is a 15.
15 also fails.
All
As
right.
frustratingly, she attacks once more and is not able to do any damage through the armor plate.
All right. Then Morthos will action surge,
Okay.
and he is going to cast darkness directly on the creature's head.
On the creature's head.
On the creature's head.
Okay. So
thing is
JB, you immediately find yourself covered in darkness.
No,
sp-
he shouldn't be in darkness. It's only a 15-foot spear. Should just be on his head.
Which is trying to bite.
Oh, all right. I'm looking at the mini.
Yeah,
I'll give it
it's-
to you.
It's in that.
Still helps.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's,
Unless you swim the wrong way.
Sort of.
JB's
So-
like, I died already?
you
I always knew it would be Morthos taking me out.
you know that this is a magical darkness. You don't know if it's come from the creature, and what that'll do, but you are in darkness. You know the direction that you were swimming. Any movement, Morthos?
Morthos will move. If he can move 10 feet towards the back of the rock, he will, as long as Sola's still within 30 feet of him.
Yep, she is just within 30 feet. All right, Oliver, you, out of the peripheral of your vision, see this creature rear up and unload on JB. You don't know if he made it. You watched it. You watched its jaws clamp around him, and
Oh, jeez.
you are prone on the top of the water with your water walking ring active.
No, I like where I'm at. It's a good position. Yeah, I'm probably going to stand up. Going to make my way to the 60-foot rock.
You are still concentrating on your hex spell.
I am. But if all things go according to plan and we take a long rest, I'm going to lose it anyway. So, here we go.
Try to take a long rest.
Yeah, either way. Doesn't matter. I'm going to move towards that rock.
Okay, you are at the foot of the rock. You don't need to move anywhere. So you've used half of your movement speed to
I'm going
stand.
to climb.
Yep, you have climbing speed, and this rock is 15, 20 feet out of the water. I
All
think.
right, yeah, let's do that.
So you get almost to the top of it.
So that was
That was your
my movement.
Yep.
Bonus action, keep climbing.
Okay, you dash to the top. You are there with 5 feet of movement used. You still have 30 feet left, I think.
Yeah.
You have 35 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So you have 30
No, I
feet.
have 30.
Okay, you have 25 feet of movement left as you are on the top of this rock. The mast goes down,
Yeah, I don't want to do that now.
or it goes up, up to where Morthos is. If you go along there,
Would I be rolling in athletics?
it is acrobatics to go along the mast.
Acrobatics, you say?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lively walk on the mast.
Okay.
Up.
Well, you have to go down to then go up.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So this would take you down to about 15 feet above the water before you go back up to.
Oh,
about-
yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So roll your acrobatics, please.
Lively. I like it. You put that.
You gotta be effing kidding me.
2 disadvantages for the DM.
Wait, I know I
Disadvantages.
have an advantage.
Is that one?
Okay.
I'm going to use one.
Okay.
19.
You succeed. You make it down towards where the crow's nest is obscured by the waves, and the main mast goes up towards the rock where Morthos is situated, where Ray has just jumped from, and that goes kind of over the head of where the Wastrilith is now.
Yeah.
The Wastrilith, if it comes out of the water at its full height, would reach the mast.
But hypothetically, it's covered in darkness. I'm out of its water with its tremor sense. It shouldn't know I'm there.
Doesn't actually have tremor sense.
Either way, I'm out of the water.
You
correct?
are. Yep.
It shouldn't know I'm there.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
Roll a.
Can I do stealth?
You can roll a perception or insight to see what you can discern or what you feel like is the case.
Well,
from,
Oliver wasn't much of an insider, but Bart surely is.
okay.
So Bart's going to insight this situation.
Okay.
Yeah, let's divine this. You keep rolling. Thank you. 18.
18. So, having watched what happened with JB, you saw the creature come out of the water and attack and hit 2 of the mirror images, which would immediately tell you this thing doesn't have tremor sense. It is using its vision to make its attacks.
Huge.
I feel
And-
Huge.
I feel good there.
And so now that it's covered in darkness, you feel like at worst it would be at a disadvantage to attack you.
Right. And then, I mean, Oliver's singing internally,
Best.
I'm like a bird, I'm going to fly away next round.
Okay, you have 10 feet of movement left,
Now I'm going to...
and you can take the dash action as well. You haven't used an action
Oh,
yet.
you're right. If I take that, will that get me? So I have
That
10
would get you
that'll
over to
get me there.
Morthos.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
And an opportunity.
You
No.
have 3 more advantages.
I used
2
one
more.
right there. I should have 2 more. So first we're
You
going
do
to
have
see how I feel.
You have to declare advantage before you roll.
19. Suck on that.
You fail.
A gust of a zephyr comes
Get
along.
about halfway across, and a lightning bolt.
Don't speak to our glorious DM that way.
His tail
I'm
flicks up.
still in the water.
Well, if I can
It's the
draw
first time
his
Steve's ever
ire, you'll
sucked
win.
up.
I'm trying a different play. This is playing the man, not the creature.
You suck, Matthew. Come at me, bro.
We're so
The
screwed.
creature, legendary action.
I believe it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
All right, that is Bart's turn with Oliver the tail, and it is now Rubius's turn. As you notice, there is commotion going on, but you're not quite sure where the target is from your vantage point.
Well, I started running back, so he sees me running
You
back.
started running like
Yeah.
towards
them?
towards them, along the coast. Yep.
I see her run off, and I'm like, damn. And I'm starting to run after her,
Okay,
too.
so you're able to easily catch up. Your movement speed is faster,
I run past her. Just
so you go 5
On
feet
your left.
past her.
go past her. Okay.
Yep.
She rolls her eyes.
So can I get? Am I close enough that I could even see what's
You
happening?
can roll a perception check, but this thing, even if you see it, is gonna
I have
have
400 foot.
it's gonna have 3/4 cover
range.
from you where you are.
I don't care about that.
You can take a shot if you see it. Go ahead and roll your perception.
Okay.
Just lob it into that group of us.
What if I shoot JB? It's a 16. For the
Um,
first one.
Were you aiming
Well,
for
that's a
JB?
perception.
Yeah,
Who are you
perception.
shooting?
You think maybe you see something through the from where you are through the stone outcroppings, the waves are kind of crashing against the rocks, and there's like this large.
Hit me, I'm gonna kill
There's
you.
this large dark cloud, and that you don't see the creature. You see a large dark cloud between the rocks.
I'm shooting into it.
Okay, so roll with disadvantage
What's his intelligence?
I have an advantage. Can I cancel it out?
if you want to use. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you want to use that here, go for it.
I'm just asking if I can.
You can.
Shot on JB, great. Awesome.
Advantage would
Right.
cancel out the disadvantage with the darkness. I will remind you, it does have 3/4 cover, which mechanically means it has a +5 to its AC.
So,
Don't do that.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you could hit it. You could
Metagame,
hit it.
don't do it.
You don't have to do
I
You
mean,
can
you
hit
could
it.
shoot it, but it's fine.
Listen, just roll high, you'll hit it.
Is he gonna hit me
Or
though?
him.
You could. If you
I
roll
mean,
nat
I
one.
can't deal with JB's blood on my hands.
You
You
wouldn't
won't.
even
At
know.
least you won't see that I'm bleeding.
You won't even know.
You have no idea that he's even
All
there.
right. Well, Rubius wouldn't just shoot into the dark, so
Hold your
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna hold an.
Thank you.
Beat me to it. I'm gonna hold an action to shoot anything that doesn't look like a friend.
Absolutely.
Oh boy, that means me.
All right, Killian, you watch
knows what it
as JB evades the wrath of this creature for the time being, and Morthos casts darkness upon it as you're rushing up. You've stopped at the edge of the little rope and kind of makeshift bridge that goes between the rocks, and you come out of your lion form knowing that you would probably crash through.
Is that where Ray's at?
No, Ray is.
On the
So
other side.
you're on the
No,
other
on the
side
other side of
yeah.
where Ray's
you're
at?
you're down like one more bridge basically.
Okay, so,
So
it
if
would
you
take
go
two
over the
bridges
bridge,
to get
two
to Ray.
bridges to get
okay.
to Ray.
If I went across that bridge, how tall is that rock?
That rock is about. At this point, it's about 15 feet out of the water. Your bridge actually goes down to it from
Okay.
where you are.
How
You're-
how far away am I from the waste or the darkness? Where I saw the Wastrilith before darkness was cast.
You are about 70 feet away
Oof.
and elevated.
Oofta.
Is there any part of the Wastrilith that I can see, or is it all in darkness
It's
and underneath?
Majority of its body is beneath the black waves, and then its head, which came out, is
Covered, so I
covered
can't
in
see any
darkness.
part of it.
no. Nor can you see JB. He is obscured as well.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And the distance between me and the boat.
You're much closer to the
I'm trying to figure out what my
the
range here is.
hind quarter of the boat. What's the aft?
Hind quarter, I like. The butt.
The butt. It's the anus of the ship is about,
Does the
about-
anus
Okay.
look like
about
it's been
30 feet
destroyed?
from you, but it's a vertical. It's a vertical distance.
I'm just gonna I use that. I'm gonna
Keyword. Yet.
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 How bad do you want those advantages?
Sorry, I'm just trying to see what the
I'm gonna
range
tell my wife about this
on
conversation.
She knows.
She'll be your first donator.
on long range of 60.
She knows how is D&D.
So as the storm
egg
rages
now.
around you, the rain beats down, the water making the rocks and the rope bridge slick, though passable.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh as a cantrip
I
and.
think you already had it cast.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Oh.
Shillelagh
Either
has
way,
been
it's a,
ca-
it's
well,
a can. It's
It
a,
lasts how long?
Billion years.
Billion years. You cast it a while.
It's a minute.
He did
so
last
Okay,
episode.
so
If I
yeah,
didn't do it,
You recast it. You're
right, it's a
Shillelagh.
bonus action, and
You're-
I'll hold it to if I
Stream is mute?
see
Stream is
a
mute.
monster.
AKA, I haven't.
Oh my gosh!
Garrett,
P-fart.
You scared us. You scared us.
You owe us all an advantage.
Do you see everyone's look of quiet fear?
We were all like, should we keep going? I
Honestly,
hold.
became mute for a
We're,
second.
we're just me an advantage?
Yeah, I hold Shillelagh to see if I.
So you cast Shillelagh, then you hold your action in case you see it. Very good. Are you moving up over the bridge?
No,
Okay, just checking. JB.
You really want someone on that
he's
bridge.
such a goat. He's such a goater. Like,
You're such a goat.
come on, come
I
on.
want to break through a wooden
Both good and bad.
So I
Greatest of all time.
I get
but
multiple
also-
chomps on me, and then darkness appears around me.
Yep.
Hello, dark.
And JB questions whether he should play dead for a minute. Instead, he
Ooh.
turns around and tries to swim away.
He uses.
Are you taking a disengage action?
No.
Okay.
No.
5,
Definitely not.
10,
I need this action. Oh!
15.
Hopefully no one shoots at me as I leave the darkness.
You get to there's an opportunity attack that
At
is made
disadvantage.
as the creature senses you moving and listening to the water, lashes out with one of its claws. I roll with disadvantage. Your shield
Crit,
is no
crit,
longer
double
up.
crit.
Your shield is no longer up.
Crit fail
Is
maybe.
it like
loses
a
I know.
his right paw.
disadvantage?
Go on.
Sigh of disappointment.
Double
This
crit?
is going
It
well
was
so
a natural 20 and a 2
Ah.
Oh my
plus 9 is 11.
Dude, you're still freaking close. on that.
Wow.
Does a 19 hit?
Does a 19 hit the creature?
Yeah.
He didn't come out.
It does not. As well, it would be with disadvantage because it's
Oh,
in darkness,
yeah.
but it still doesn't hit.
Can he
Still
see
doesn't
through
hit.
darkness?
No, I cannot.
Not the magical darkness.
Wait, you can cast darkness but can't see
That's
through it?
correct.
So one episode, like 50 episodes ago, you cast it on yourself and you couldn't see through
That's
it?
correct.
When he hit in the
Yeah,
shadow.
that's just
Yep.
hitting me right now.
Yep.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe I rolled a 2.
Why are you mad? It's still hit.
Because I want to kill him. Kind of.
It's
At
an
least we're on the
11,
same page.
12.
His
That,
is a
so you
12.
have your movement has been used. You have an action. You are on solid footing, though wet. You are on the ship, and therefore, you are no longer at half speed.
I will touch myself.
I like that he looks around.
Anybody else?
And make myself invisible with greater invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
You said we could basically tell now it didn't have tremor sense, right?
You would get the sense since that it went after your images.
I'm invisible.
Wow. Okay.
Sadly.
So inside darkness.
Is that like quadruple disadvantage?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay. So you are. You've crawled up on the shattered deck of the ship. There's a large vorpal sword just kind of
stop it.
out of the just plunged into the side of the mast, like in the water.
My
Go
fireball
get it.
flung it
Right
that
Go get
far.
it.
Oliver sees that.
Marishka.
Yeah, if any of us saw that, we'd probably go get it.
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
You
I'm
continue to
assuming
move forward,
ish.
passing
him again,
Rubius
and then
again.
saying on your right as I'm running past him.
Okay.
That's that's 30 feet. Where am I?
You, again, it's semi-perpendicular. Go ahead and roll perception to see what you can see through the rocks. You are above the height of these rocks, so it's more like you're kind of trying to see over it and through it than on the same level.
14.
You see the top of what looks to be a cloud of darkness in the middle of the rocks.
Can I see anyone else scattered around, or like you said,
You
it's
see
slanted
Oliver and
down?
Morthos standing on the stones, and Ray on another stone about, that's hard to say, 10, 15 feet below them. And you see, oh, there's Killian too, kind of hanging out with his clubberang out.
You do see my mirror image. It is still
She does
right
not.
next to
She,
me.
you are still obscured by the from
Mhm.
the angle, from the darkness that is
Oh,
kind of peering down.
Okay, I would message Morthos then. Am I in range of that now?
Yes,
Okay, I would message Morthos and say, "What's happening? Who's attacking?"
you can respond, Morthos.
There's a giant creature in the water. He's trying to kill JB. We must get JB out.
Okay. Very good. It is now the boss's turn.
No, it's not.
Alright, this will be a big.
He's got like quadruple
I can't
disadvantage.
believe
Does
we're gonna.
that do anything?
Ooh, don't say a word.
So I still have a shield slot. Wait, yeah, I do.
Oh, what's it
And I
gonna
still
do? Oh, what's it gonna
One
do?
mirror image out
You
there
guys are making me drink.
to distract him.
Yeah, you downed that.
No, it's
I was gonna say you had a full glass.
Yeah, you're crushing some whiskey over there.
Good lord, woman.
Because right, technically that thing isn't invisible yet. It doesn't go invisible. It's just
The mirror
there.
image?
It replaced me now.
He's laughing about that.
But it
Yes,
follow- does it
you are
follow
the only thing there. I'm checking
Huh?
something.
Does your mirror image like? Is it like within 5 feet of you, or
It's like right on me, right next to me.
so your greater invisibility?
I need him to get rid of it, basically. It's not even concentration, so I can't drop it.
Yeah, mirror image is not.
It's just there.
concentration.
Can you drop it or no? Or-
No.
He just said he can't drop.
No.
Oh, I thought you said he dropped it. Gotcha.
What are you doing? My like half
Oh
my
my
dice over
goodness, I can't do that.
I only have this die. That one's mine. That
You
one.
All right.
No, I'm not sure.
there. I don't think so.
I'm just teasing. I mean, you're not using it.
I am rolling to see
That one actually rolled well.
how aware it is of your splashing through the waves.
Cool.
Don't forget,
let me-
Sola's right in front of his face. Just saying.
Right.
I know he's in darkness, but
Yeah. That's true.
right in front of his face.
And punched him. Tried to punch him.
That's true.
Take one of
He's
its
like,
attacks.
I'm rolling for perception. Do you want me to use a disadvantage?
No.
No.
Not on this. No.
Okay. Just, you know.
We
ask-
still have a whole
Do you
fight
not-
over
do you
there.
not-
I know. This is just,
Wait, do you
this
not
is
have
just the
disadvantage
beginning.
already because you're in
It's,
darkness?
he's listening, not looking,
gotcha.
to
Alright.
see if he kind of got the sense of the splashing of.
Yeah, okay. I've missed that.
You didn't swim quietly.
part.
Corrosive.
Yeah, let me just take my time and swim quietly when there's a.
Okay, he
Slow is smooth
um,
and smooth is fast.
Come on, baby.
he lashes out at the creature in front of it who's been trying to hit it with disadvantage because he kind of sees but doesn't. The radiant image that is obscured now by the magical darkness. That is an 18 on the die
Cool.
and a 7 on the die,
ya, Sola.
plus 9 is 16.
Ooh, I think that meets.
And
Let
so
me check.
Sol-
They wasted the attack though.
Sola disappears.
Nope. 17.
Oh! Solus stays up.
Solus says, just kidding. and
Takes the
comes
second
back.
attack with disadvantage. That
17.
is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, I mean that one got it.
That one got it.
13 and a 16 on the die. The disappears. And Wastrilith moves forward.
Shit.
You feel it sliding right
It
alongside
comes
of you.
right up to the edge of the deck. And it makes a bite attack at where it thinks you are.
It's a 2, so you attack me.
Roll disadvantage.
Holy crap! I thought we were out of this.
That is a 19 to hit.
No matter what, that's a hit. Hold on. Oh,
Natural 20!
I'm still invisible. That's all that means.
I know, but
You
still
made
cool.
your con save.
That's
So-
all that means.
That's all I mean.
So you
Don't get excited.
So he'll be invisible and dying, and we can't help him.
Right.
take 20 points of piercing damage as the creature's claws.
He actually has resistance to piercing damage because I hit it. And I'm
Yeah.
going to reduce the damage by 2d6.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
5.
The
So
greatest
wait,
barbarian who ever
Wait, you
lived.
have he has resistance.
He has resistance.
So you take
and he gets
10.
10 points of piercing damage reduced by.
Set 5.
5.
Wait,
So you
Wait, can you reduce it if you can't see me?
Oh, that is a good question.
Steve, do you want
Steve,
I
hate
don't.
you.
But she sees
So-
she sees the mirror image.
Oh, yeah, no, it says when you.
I'm pretty sure you have
creature
to
you
see
can
it.
see.
Okay, so you take, but you still have resistance.
Still take 10 damage.
So you take 10.
Okay,
That was
okay.
good.
That's,
That's
huge.
still huge.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
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 Yeah, I just
Huge.
You
guys,
We'll take it.
Well, because you could still save him next time.
Flock
Okay.
of seagulls over here.
I always forget about that
and
barbarian
I
ability. That is
run.
so good.
They see Samson dive ahead. in
They
front
do,
of
and
them.
so as Ray is in her rage, looking forth, she She looks out,
Sammy.
and though she
Sammy.
can't see JB, her ancestral guardians know exactly where JB
Heck yeah,
is.
they do.
And as the claws and the maw kind of clamps around JB where it senses it is, just wildly kind of
You just flipped the death card.
wildly biting, finding JB's leg, your ancestor is able to, and it is in fact Deborah. She wedges a massive spear just in front of JB's leg and kind of is able to wedge the jaws off, like the jaws of life that, save you, rather than kill you, and able to...
It's good
Now,
distinction.
DM,
Yeah,
here's my
just
question.
to make a distinction.
Does the poison in the water color react to urine? Are we seeing a huge cloud spread?
There is a lot of wetness around JB. It's hard to tell where the source is.
Well, now there's blood.
And blood as well, as your
But
leg
it's
is
invisible.
raked through, but you don't see. No one sees where he is. Ray, you are up.
Okay. Guys, what should we do?
I don't know.
And she'll take another rock. No. I mean, I can't hit him.
So you might just work on getting away.
Did anyone tell me to get away?
I
Or
mean,
am
it-
Do I have to
protecting?
tell you to
In
get
one,
away?
Yes!
2, 3, 4,
Told
5
you.
turns, it'll happen.
Told you. Literally told you.
I guess.
Ray would be protecting
I
the
needed
JB.
to see what happened in this turn before I told anybody to do what.
Would you?
If I go across the bridge, how far, the first bridge, how far
Oh,
would I
dear.
be away from the guy? Fully across.
If you went across this bridge here,
Yep.
you would be basically this equidistance
Oh, so she'll
to
run
the other
across it.
other stone.
She'll get closer to Killian.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Oh.
Because it's not. This is. You're trying not to slip on the on the wood.
I can't look.
Prone. She just goes prone.
Yeah, it doesn't break.
And you're able to get across. The DC is low on these.
Okay.
I'm so stressed.
She'll hit it again. Hey, you big ugly face! Stay away from JB!
All right, I
She's not.
presume you're
Where do you see her on
using reckless attack to neutralize the darkness, so you'd just be rolling a straight
Oh,
roll.
sorry. 19.
19.
And
You think you hear the rock hit something, but you're not sure.
Well, 19 plus.
Oh, 19 on the die?
19
Yeah,
on the
19 on the
die.
die.
You think you hear the rock hit something, but you're not sure.
And it would actually be 7 damage because I get +2 extra damage when raging.
Okay, so then
Dude,
you
you're gonna kill this
also
thing
add
with rocks.
4 more to last
I don't
turn. I'll
think
give
so.
that to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And your second attack.
Maybe it only has like 13 health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
sure that's the case.
18 on the die.
Positive.
Hits again.
So another 7.
Ray is just pelting it with stones,
Get
pissing
away
it.
from JB!
pissing
Save
it
the
off.
tree arms!
It's Goliath and
And I
young
can't-
Goliath.
oh my
The
goodness.
tree
It
arms.
doesn't even feel
That
the
darkness
It's
is
huge.
because the way it has to see its target to
For
use.
the breath weapon?
Yeah.
It can't just go.
It's not. Doesn't work. It's not a. It's a. It's
It lasts
not
for-
an
it's 10
AOE.
minutes.
It's a single,
I can keep it up. For
and
10
then
minutes.
it rips you towards it.
What?
Oh,
Try
don't
it.
worry. I'm gonna be doing this eventually.
Well, now we know about
just
it.
Ric Flaired on
so-
But not now.
Styling, profiling, limousine riding.
Okay. Are you moving any further, Ray? You've used 30 feet of your movement. 35 feet of your movement. You have 10
How
feet.
would that get me fully across the bridge or no?
You could get to the edge of this stone towards Killian, further away from the creature.
No, oh yeah, I'll move to that distance.
Okay, so you're basically at the foot of the bridge that goes up to Killian, and Killian is on the other side, about 25 feet away.
Come
And
on, guys! Get to Killian, come on!
so Ray is now giving you all instruction to flee.
I like it.
Yeah, very good.
How the turntables.
Morthos, you continue concentrating
Scott.
on your darkness spell,
Yep.
and it is your turn.
So Morthos will yell at the top of his lungs, "Everyone get to higher ground!" And he will use his bonus action to bring Sola out again.
Okay, bonus action.
What are you
Sola is out.
Put her right in the middle of the blob of darkness, and
Okay.
she will just swing wildly.
Okay, she is swinging wildly with disadvantage. Go ahead and
Yeah.
make your attack.
Not going to hit with a 17 on the first one.
Nope, as she tries to find the creature's...
That was a crit and it fell off. 11 on the second one, doesn't hit either.
tries to find the creature's body, but is just... She misses completely with one. The second one she hits, but again, just impacting on its armor and doing no damage.
How far is it 10 feet to that second rock?
It is 10 feet down and a gap of about 10 feet. Yep.
All right, Morthos will attempt to jump that.
Okay. So you have 10 feet of movement.
Yeah.
You're kind of doing a standing
Oh
long
yeah,
jump.
standing long jump. That's where we're
Roll your
going.
athletics with your busted legs.
Yep.
Oh my god.
This is a
A 15.
15.
Yep.
Roll an acrobatics to see how you land with your busted legs. I am making the
A
DC
29.
higher.
Okay, not that high.
You hit awkwardly, but with your roguish training, you know how to roll a landing, and you hit awkwardly with your busted up legs, but you immediately go into a roll, and then catch yourself on the rocks before you just slide off into the water, and you are prone.
Okay, I'll take it.
But
I'll take it.
You are on the ground, and you have taken no damage. Therefore, you don't need to make a concentration save. So, well done. Bart.
Do I feel like I have 10 foot of runway
There is 10 foot of runway on this rock.
to make this jump?
Yep. So that significantly reduces the DC.
We're gonna try this.
All right.
Right over Morthos.
Go ahead and take your... Morthos is in the way, so that is a factor.
But
So
then that
he's
would-
gonna knock
that would
my
be
concentration
athletics
out.
To
This-
dodge him, which I'm good at.
This is... Go ahead and make your athletics check to get down to
I
the
mean
stone.
acrobatics.
He meant acrobatics.
Now here's
He
another
meant
question.
acrobatics. He
Here's
definitely meant acrobatics.
Here's another question I have.
Mhm.
How far is the gap?
About 10 feet. And about 10 feet down, so it's...
Oh.
10 feet and 10 feet height difference. And because everything is wet with the waters of the storm, it's not a
18.
18. Now in acrobatics to avoid your friend.
17.
You are able to jump past him, springing off of the edge of the rock, timing it perfectly, having failed so miserably so many times before.
So many.
Keep going.
So many.
This time, when it counts perhaps the most,
Yeah.
you jump past Morthos, land your claws digging into the stone,
Superhero landing.
3-point landing
That was too
right
easy.
at the foot of the bridge.
How much more movement do I have? Did I use
You
all
have-
of it in the jump? My
you-
first movement on the
You
jump.
have 10 feet of movement left. The
Plus-
bridge.
plus my bonus action plus my dash.
Correct.
Do I think with all of that,
You could,
get to Killian?
succeeding on your 2 acrobatics checks, get to Killian.
I'm doing it.
Okay, make your first acrobatics check as you go to cross the bridge.
27.
And as you come up next to Ray, as she is wildly motioning for you to
She's making faces at the beast.
Run past. As I'm running past, I give her a high five.
You can't
like,
see me.
like I got you. I'm getting to higher ground and safety.
And one more acrobatics as you go up the bridge to the higher ground towards Killian.
30.
Dang. Holy cow.
You are next to Killian.
Just had to take half of my health points away because I fell, but now I'm good. Knock some sense into me.
You are up to Killian with Rubius and Marishka on the other side. Now kind of on either side of this commotion going on, JB and Morthos remain, as well as Ray, within the reach of the creature, if it ever can see. And it is now Rubius's turn.
Move up
Okay,
closer.
you move up, kind of perpendicular. You continue to see the large, dark cloud.
I know I'm gonna fall in the water again. I'm trying to jump. I have disadvantage.
Now,
Poison.
Now, is
poison.
there any logic to affixing a rope to my arrow and shooting JB to
You
pull
can't
him
see
to
him.
me?
If you shoot my last mirror image and it goes away, I will haunt you when I die.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
you don't even see
All right.
JB anywhere.
Okay, so I see this.
You see
Well,
just
then
a
you
dark.
not hit him.
You see a dark cloud.
I see a dark cloud, right? Do I see?
And
he's,
you see
he's
your
in eyesight
allies.
to me?
You see your allies making their way away from the dark cloud up to the higher ground.
What's in the dark cloud? Should I shoot it? Yes or no? Only now's now or never.
We can't respond.
I will let Killian respond because you are next in the order, and with your perception, you would hear him shouting across the inlet.
Wait till you see something!
Okay, Jerry.
Why'd you sound like Kermit?
All right,
You're welcome.
Kermit.
What's on the other
Mm,
side? Hey there, lovers, the dreamers. and
That's
me.
you never heard Killian scream before, so you don't know.
Wait till you see the whites and whites.
You like jazz? Okay. I don't see anything, so I'm just going to. Everybody's running away.
They're all
Right,
on the other
so-
side of the inlet, so you'd have to go. You guys would have to go down around to join them, which, could do.
Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna out of fear for what's going on, like slowly back up a few steps, but
Yep.
still have my bow drawn.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, I hate you.
It's coming out of the woodwork.
I did not appreciate
I'm gonna
that
see
sideways
JB and
glance
I'm
you
gonna
just
try to
gave
save
me.
More harpies, huh?
I know something you don't know.
Some scout
That's
harpies coming back
12.
to the nest.
12.
Oh shit!
Why is my perception is 21?
Reese's cup. You have to throw
Jake.
something more substantial.
There's a purple
Jake,
worm
you have to
coming
make a
out of
ranged
the ground
attack.
around us.
All right.
He hit. And then
Purple
I
worms
ate it,
are on their
just
way.
like this.
I'm just still holding my action
Creature
to
will
shoot
do.
something.
All right, Killian, you're up.
Don't shoot me. Is Sola back?
She's in front of him. Well, she's in the darkness anyway.
All right. So Ray's on the rock in front of me. Morthos is still a rock away.
He's gonna crit me.
Rubius is nowhere, or
crit me
JB
right
is
now,
nowhere to
Rob.
be seen.
Correct, he is.
I am not liking
Did I
that.
see him get up on the ship before he turned into invisible?
I was still invisible.
He turned invisible, I think, in the darkness.
Well, no, he swam
well,
away.
You cast a spell at the end of your movement. I mean, it's all happening at the same time. Roll a retroactive perception check.
He sees into the past.
21.
It's too low.
You did not see him amidst the crashing waves and the darkness.
It was 22. He made sure that I had to roll over
It
my
was.
passive.
I bet.
Okay.
All the rest of your friends seem to be making their
yeah.
way out.
Everybody rendezvous at the beach.
I love it. That's canon.
Rendezvous at the beach.
That's good.
All the shades go, a new enemy!
and I'll continue to hold my action.
If you see anything.
To see
Right,
anything.
very
I'll
good.
stay there.
JB,
What?
the ancestral guardian has pried your leg from the jaws of the creature. You are invisible, and it is in darkness. You are on solid ground, standing upright in the wreckage of the ship.
Misty step.
Captain's quarters looms in front of you. The door broken and ajar. There is a ladder that remains that leads up to the cocked side deck where you can make your way up to the stone where Ray is. If you can just get there.
Is this not difficult terrain?
It is not.
Sweet. So I'll step away real quick. Let's see what
Do you
happens.
need to disengage? Just in case you forgot. Just throwing it out there.
You're really into metagating tonight.
100%.
Tonight.
I
Yeah.
hate that.
When death is on the line.
Yeah. When,
Wait, you have to say it like Kermit.
Never go against a Killian.
When death is on the line.
Classic Princess Bride quotes. Modified for LDR.
See, I can be like almost with you guys if I don't disengage. And I live.
How would it know that you're still? It doesn't know that you're still there.
Doesn't know where you are.
It's
My-
listening intently.
My thing is.
Yeah, but
still
he's out
there.
of the water. Is he out of the water?
I will move towards the
Oh,
ladder.
gosh. It's a disadvantage attack. It only needs to roll 2 to.
Well, plus,
fail.
I still have Spirit Guardians protecting.
Did
me.
my
You're
loud
so-
nasal
Oh yeah,
voice
so
distract
you'll
hit
you're
it.
As long as he
you-
doesn't
She
crit,
hit it.
Crit, right? You'll be okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
he
Okay.
will crit though. Watch.
I have
You have to crit twice. It'd be a
I have
disadvantage.
to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have multiple advantage. No, you
I
don't.
know.
No, you don't.
He's
Wait, you
waiting.
do? Shit.
I have one, which I have been saving,
Yeah, I'm sure.
You also have
saving.
2
but
disadvantages.
I'm could use it here and offset it.
Shrieking eels.
Freaking roll. These are the worst
should probably
rolls
wait
ever
and
for
try to
this
kill
mirror
somebody
image.
else.
Stupid.
Shrieking nails.
What'd you say?
Shriek.
This that mirror image thing. I have terrible rolls. I rolled a 4.
So I will hit you.
Yeah,
Why
you
do
hit.
you say it like that?
Did you roll with disadvantage or did you use
I
your
rolled with
advantage?
disadvantage.
Double crit.
Nope. It is a 5 plus 9 is 14.
So it still hits.
That hits.
That sucks.
I will shield.
You had one left, you said.
I actually have 2 level 1 slots left.
Okay.
But yes.
So it
The
doesn't hit.
claw reaches out through the darkness as you scatter,
Yeah,
kind of
make an acrobatic.
just rush past
does.
the old rusted cannon that is on the ground in front of you. You go up over it. You feel the claw coming as much as see it, as it just rushing through the air at a blinding speed. And before it can hit, you cast shield once more. It just reverberates off the shield as you skitter past.
Wait.
I
Before I go up the ladder, can I see in the captain's quarters?
yes, you can.
Does anything look real fancy in there?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I hope you die. I hope it brings down the freaking ship now.
Why he's doing that?
18.
18.
I don't know, Adam. Why is he doing that?
And that was disadvantaged.
I love you.
I mean, come on.
There
I'm
is, in fact,
We're gonna go back.
on its
But
side,
it might be able to save me.
on its side at the back of, because the whole ship was tossed, a skeleton that seems to be clutching a small chest in the back of the ship.
Like a baby's
no, a
chest, or
chest
like
cavity.
a treasure chest.
Yeah. Small
Treasure
chest
chest.
cavity.
So, okay. That does not
Just
intrigue
like a
me.
baby's chest?
Yeah, like a dead baby.
Good lord.
Jeez, Steve.
This is a massacre here. There's a boat broken. There's a... Never mind.
I'll go back for it.
So can I use Sentinel since you made an attack against him?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll
So
with disadvantage.
I did, and it's a 23.
23 hits.
Nice.
Sola, in her frustration, watches as the creature lashes out, triangulates the attack, and finally is
Freaking one.
able to
So 6 damage.
hit the creature in a soft spot, but dang, this thing is bony and resistant of...
She talks.
All I
When it-
care about is it can't move.
When it attacks,
can't
does
move.
it? Is there any part of it that becomes visible?
Well, it wasn't his turn, so...
Yeah,
What's that?
It can move on its turn.
it can move on its turn still, but
That's true.
it couldn't take a legendary action per se this turn to pursue you. You still have 10 feet of movement left if you wish to
Oh, nice.
go into the captain's quarters. Actually, you would do that down here.
And set a trap off? Or
Go into the captain's quarters, or you can try to make an athletics check to climb up to Ray.
so I'm taking it as a no. Nothing became visible when it.
So let's metagame here
Well,
real
you
quick.
had to make an. Did you make your concentration save when you got hit? Oh, you didn't get hit.
Shielded.
You shielded.
Never
mind.
Let's metagame here real quick. I
I'm
have
down.
disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah. You
Ray's
suck.
right
You
there.
have
And
advantages,
I have a
though.
-2 to athletics.
I can help pull you up and become invisible.
I will not drop that.
No, you can't. I mean, you have to roll against.
Or I can hide in the quarters and it's not in the water.
Try that too.
But there's a dead
Okay,
skeleton.
it's
there.
all up to the dice. I'm not rolling this at disadvantage. This is just a me roll.
Yeah, yep.
With now it feels like you're deciding.
I know.
What did the
Well, you
dice
guys
say?
aren't gonna like it, but
You're
I'm
gonna go to the
going
captain's
I'm
quarters.
going to
That's
the
fine.
captain's
That's
quarters.
fine.
Listen, at least there was some logic there.
I'm gonna fail that athletics check and fall in the water again, and then really die.
Well, you would fall back to the deck of the. Well, depending on how badly you failed, you could get stuck in between the rock and.
So hopefully it goes. Hopefully he can't sense you and it goes away.
Between a rock and a hard place.
A 5. How would a 5 have done? Never mind. I'm in the captain's quarters.
You are in the captain's
Quarters.
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 As you
Oh my goodness.
hide, where do you go in the captain's quarters?
Into the arms of the skeleton.
Behind it.
Well, how big is this
Like the
room?
Incredibles.
I mean, it's
I
basic-
can't see it. I have no idea what it looks like on the screen.
Oh, it's. Let me move this. so
Yeah,
it's-
sorry. I thought.
Oh, there's a skeleton.
You guys see that?
Oh, there are no walls here?
Nope.
Oh. I thought I was going into a room.
No, this is. You are below deck. There is a deck above you. It's just.
Oh, okay, so
Everything
I
is
am
cocked
hidden.
on its side.
Okay.
Yep, you have gone through the door into. The skeleton is kind of like in the corner here, where it has rolled. This part of the deck is leaning upwards towards the rock.
Mm-hmm.
So you went through the door, central door, and you were able to see the skeleton like here, kind of looking in this way.
I will.
Up here is there's just basically nothing. A bed is
Mhm.
halfway out a hole in the side of the ship. There's a broken table, and the only thing that you see of any consequence is this skeleton with tattered clothing, clutching.
I'm gonna
this
hide
chest.
somewhere around around the
Okay.
skeleton.
Okay.
But there's no point in hiding. Everything is the same. I'm invisible.
So
I'm
you
gonna
are in-
go to the chest.
You go to the chest.
And yes. And maybe there's a teleportation spell there.
Opening
Misty
the chest
step.
breaks.
Can I open it? I haven't
invisibility,
used an
right?
action yet.
You can use your action to try to open it. Yep.
That breaks invisibility, right?
No, I'm not.
No,
hurting
greater
anybody.
invisibility you can do action.
Are you for real?
It only
That's
lasts for a
sick.
minute though. This is
That is
this
so
is round
cool.
3 that he's cast it.
7 more rounds.
You got
So he's got seven
7.
more rounds.
Great invisibility is cool.
Hold on.
What does end it? Just for
Hopefully not the shield spell.
What?
what would end greater
I can't
invisibility then?
freaking scroll on
This
this. I don't understand.
the
Greater
spell
visibility.
ends,
Oh,
or
that's
you
it.
lose
You trying to cast
concentration.
shield?
Oh,
You can do
okay.
as many
Oh, yeah, I
actions as
cast-
you want
that's
with
right.
greater invisibility.
So
That's
even
true.
if you took damage, as long as you kept
As long as you
concentration.
maintain
Gotcha.
concentration, you're still invisible.
Yeah, I'll grab the
She's done
chest
once already.
and hope it's a dimension door spell.
Okay, you reach out, you grab
I
the
like it.
chest.
Uh-huh.
It's my dragon breath pipe.
Is it?
That'd be awesome, right?
That would be.
As you do so, the skeleton's head turns up towards you. Its eyes flare yellow. And it looks
At nothing.
just past you, as if it's trying to focus on something.
To shoot it with laser beams.
It
Fucking laser beam.
Laser beams.
The chest has disappeared into your arms as you now possess it,
Mm-hmm.
and it is on your person
Right.
and therefore shares in your invisibility. It has some heft to it.
Mm.
Well, luckily,
Luckily, I'm the strongest there is.
Yeah.
Um,
so now your acrobatics
It's
checks are gonna.
going to be
I can lift 90 pounds.
is going to be certainly a
Normal.
counterweight as you try to do anything here. But you have the chest as the skeleton stares out at nothing.
I will stand still.
Just whisper
Yeah,
to it.
that is your full movement. You are right next to the skeleton as it is there. Marishka, you are up.
How far away am I from this situation now?
Everybody's
You
running to
are.
you.
It's about 130 feet away from you as it's moved farther away, and you've kind of just moved perpendicular to it.
Did she hear Kermit the Frog?
She did hear
Never-
Kermit the Frog.
Everyone get the higher ground.
Everybody get back.
I'm
to the beach.
You and Rubius are kind of playing like caboose, conductor, like
stop playing with my caboose.
switching who's in the front and who's in the
Yeah, I
back.
know.
Yeah.
So am I at the edge of the drop off or cliff or whatever? Like,
Yeah,
there's
you
no
guys are
more-
kind of, you're not
Yeah.
right on the edge, but you're running alongside of it. Yep.
So would running further along the side of it bring me in the range of?
No, at this
No,
point,
okay.
it actually gets further away.
Gotcha. Okay.
The way that it's angled, and then it goes up to the just overlooking the nest, which is finished burning as the rain and your efforts to control flames have largely doused it. There's just smoldering embers at this point.
I would just hold a firebolt to see if anything came closer.
Holding a
or-
firebolt. It is now the boss's action, and before we take it, we're going to do our first giveaway of the night.
Give away.
And so, we got some new subs
Yeah.
gifted as well. Thank you for that. So we will give away the clay golem tonight.
Yay.
And if we get 5 more new subscriptions, we will give away that dragon.
Ooh.
So 5 subs away from that
one we're
dragon.
fighting? No, the
No,
one in the picture.
the giveaway, the big Drogon, Game of Thrones Drogon.
Wouldn't
dragon.
that be something? They could win the one we're fighting and just gone.
That would be something. Boom, take it.
A god's hand just comes down from the
Ha.
sky.
So, if you would like, thank you, Hebron. We will be giving away the dragon tonight. So that is awesome. Stick around, and you will get a chance to win that dragon. If you would like to win the dice, which is the first giveaway, the emerald dice, then type into the chat right now, ! Sneaky, SNEAKY. SNEAKY, ! Sneaky, as JB is doing his best Morthos impression and trying to avoid the clutches of the Wastrilith. ! Sneaky for your chance to win those dice. Thank you again for those who have donated those subs. We really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. By way of reminder, bits are helpful too for advantages and spell slots, temporary hit points, fireballs, you know. Okay, so the boss lashes out at the radiant creature that has just impacted against it with disadvantage. That is a 15 to hit. That misses. These dice are going, right? Because you have a 17.
Yep, 17.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Bites it.
Bites its own tail.
Don't hit
Bites.
the boat. Don't hit the boat.
Don't rock the boat.
Rock the boat,
Wait,
baby.
it hits the
rock the boat.
skeleton.
Hit the boat. Oh, bird.
You go, right into the clutches of the skeleton.
It isn't me.
You don't see what happens in the darkness, but you hear, lashing sounds, and it takes one more attack with the bite.
On itself.
That's cocked. That is a 19 to hit.
That'll do.
As she disappears, and he
What's it do?
moves forward in the water up to the edge of the rock.
I can't see anything.
And so, Ray, you watch as the dark cloud just kind of consumes the rock very close next to you. Roll a perception check.
That's better.
12.
Oh, that's...
You hear the scrape of claws upon the rock.
Oh, the rock. Sweet.
Okay.
What do I see?
It's my
And-
turn then?
It is now your turn.
It's coming up, guys! And she will throw a rock at it first.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Well, would she be able to reach it?
I mean, if you think it's on the rock, you can go in there and start swinging.
She'll
In
throw a
the
rock.
Okay.
Recklessly, so it's a straight roll.
Yep.
Goes to the window, hits JB.
19 on the die.
19 does not. Oh, that hits.
On the die.
On the
Yeah,
die.
so
That's
it'd be
that
7.
die has been so good.
I
I am
know.
Crushing it.
taking
Dude,
my dice set back.
She is smoking it
It's
with rocks.
sparkly, it works. It's the right weight. I'm liking this dice set. So that would be a +7.
Okay, 7 more
then-
damage.
That would be 11 on the die, so I don't think that hits.
Yeah, that is a miss. Yep.
And then she would run back over to kill you.
Go across the bridge. Roll your acrobatics check as you go up the bridge towards Killian.
Crit.
And with ease, you make your way. Even though you're a heavier weight, which was the biggest danger, you kind of go with a wide stance, kind of almost like waddling to distribute your weight, and you make your way up to the top. And you have now joined Oliver / Bart and Killian.
Guys, I don't know where JB is. I don't know where he is.
Okay. It is now Morthos' turn as you see the dark cloud in front of you on the rock that you would move to.
Morthos rolled an 18 for perception.
Okay.
Does he see JB anywhere? I know he doesn't, but
He does not.
he does not.
Yeah, I mean he's invisible.
Right.
Yep. Nor do you have any sense where he might have
Nor
gone.
any sense of where he gone. All right.
Yep.
So Morthos will use a bonus action to put Sola out behind the creature.
Behind the creature?
Yep, behind the creature within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
And then he will use his action because he refuses to move since he doesn't know where JB is. He is going to attempt to shape water 30 feet behind, about 30 feet away from him, behind the creature, as far away as he can get.
Smart idea.
He's going to take 5 feet of water and he's just going to splash it and continue to make it sound like somebody's
That's
kicking
so
in the
Didn't
water.
think of this till now.
That is so
Literally
smart.
I
right now.
plan all the time, man,
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah, until right now.
That is so smart.
Okay, so you use your shape water
And I'm going to
cantrip,
continue just to keep moving the water like somebody's kicking in the water.
and you kind of are laying prone on the rock, and you kind of reach out and
I am.
start,
But I have the necklace. The necklace allows me to shape water.
and you channel the tear of Vivon Rano, which hangs at your neck, and you begin to shape the water into a kicking, splashing sound in the waves behind the creature. Okay. Bart, you are clear. I assume you're just waiting for your friends.
Yeah, there's not much I can
Yep.
do.
For the sake of this, I'm actually gonna, you guys on the bluffs, I'm gonna remove you out of the combat. With disadvantage, you could throw.
I'd like
Yep, that's fine. And so we're gonna go right back to JB. You have the, thank you. You have the chest in your hands, and a skeleton that seems to be staring at you but not at you.
Maybe you can kill it.
It hasn't moved or reacted. But it has some sort of presence.
Yes, presents inside of the treasure chest.
Yep.
Like a present.
Logic.
Is the chest locked?
You haven't tried to open
That
it.
would be helpful.
Yesterday.
How? Okay.
You grabbed it and kind of.
I'll try to
yes,
open
surviving
Yeah,
is not
it is
important.
locked.
Opening the chest is.
it. Is there a key on the skeleton?
You know what? Amen.
Roll a perception check.
You finished already?
It is what Morthos would do.
Just hold on. You can have that one. That's you.
We'll split it.
Okay.
5.
In all of the commotion and the sheer panic of the moment, with the Wastrilith looming, you don't see anything.
I look back and I see that the darkness has spread over part of the boat, but it seems to be heading along the side of the boat, right?
Correct.
Cool.
Trying to flank you.
I'm going to step away from the skeleton.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Okay.
Like my feet. What? I want to walk very silent.
Roll a stealth
Tippy
check
toes.
with disadvantage.
Can I cancel that
steps on
because
a
I'm
nail.
invisible?
That's a good point.
I know it's sound, but I'm still like not worried about flailing arms and.
Sure. Well. Yes.
Come
I'll-
on, Anthony,
I'll
do
let-
something.
I'll let the invisibility cancel the poison. Straight roll.
The what?
Yeah, he's poisoned. That's why
He's
he
poisoned.
Yeah, he's poisoned.
Yeah, this
went
is
into
why
the water
jumping
and
on the
filled
rock
it.
would have been a bad idea. I think it's a decent roll. Skills. Stealth. 18.
18.
Right.
You kind of take small steps up the incline.
Be like Bart. Be like Bart. Be like Bart.
You kind of grasp under your arm the chest, and back away and turn.
Move 15 feet.
A voice rings out from the skeleton.
Oh shit.
I sure hope you have better luck with that than we did.
What is it?
Oh.
Open it now. He's not going to kill you. Just open it now.
I'm gonna try to open it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to.
Do you have lockpick tool?
Ooh, I have a +1. Bring it back. I'll open it for you.
Oh my gosh.
No.
He's got shrimpy little fingers.
So how are you
Yeah, right,
trying to
it's
open
another
it?
Orb of destruction.
Teeth.
It is locked then.
It is locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Just
thought I
bring
said
it on
that.
back.
Yeah, you did.
Just bring it back. We'll open it.
He did, but he's about to die. No.
So you've used 15 feet of movement. You are at the mouth of the door, and you see the darkness outside, about 10 feet away from you, 15 feet away from you.
I will. I still have an action. I'm going to use my action to do something.
By the way, as you look back at the skeleton, the eyes have gone dark, the head has fallen off, as it's just crumpled into the hole that was on the side of the ship and fallen into the water.
No! He was number 1!
Okay.
Jensen.
Schmitty Warrenton.
What cursed item is in there?
We can't find just regular items.
Could we make gold
They're
letting
all
people
cursed.
study us?
All right, I am going to hold my action,
We all take a coin and we become skeletons.
and my held action is going to be. If
Only
I
at
get it,
night.
Anything.
there's no point in holding an
It's at
action.
night.
I'm just gonna
No,
stand
it's
here.
everything.
Okay, that's
There's
round
nothing
4.
I can do.
That's how it. That's how it.
Mrishka, I'm going to take you out of the
Even
combat
in
as
your
well.
regular form, you can't taste it.
Okay.
I don't need to.
The
Look at
boss
that
is up.
It's not so bad.
Would I have noticed the darkness move onto the rock as well?
Sure.
Okay, I would have yelled out to JB that, it's in between. If you're on the, if you're on the boat, it's in between you and the rock.
Yeah.
It's a good Kermit voice.
Bart
Yeah.
is confused by your voice.
There
too.
is-
Bart's confused.
Ray.
I don't understand.
As someone who also
There is
has
a-
two voices.
What sounds to be a whooshing sound, kind of from the darkness. And then it turns and takes an attack against Sola.
Yeah.
Natural 20 again, and
Yeah,
an
use those
18.
up. Use those
So
up.
that's 27. She disappears.
Oh no. Anyway.
How many of those do you have?
A billion.
Unlimited. He
Every
literally
bonus
can do that.
Yeah, Echo is an unlimited resource.
this before they published it?
They wanted to make a critical role creation completely broken, and they did.
They did, and we have one.
How did they not give it a resource cost?
have
Wait,
a whole-
No
wait until
resource
he can
cost.
change places with it at 1,000 feet.
Right?
90's already broken.
It
It's
moves
it's-
forward clumsily through the water towards the sound it hears, and you hear
Yes.
more. You hear more attacks
Don't jinx it.
into the water. Ray, it's
Oh,
your
did
turn.
it come into my range?
How
by
far
any
away
chance?
is it?
From you, it is about
Could I throw a rock
80
at
feet.
it?
Down here.
You could.
You're
Okay,
fighting
I'll throw a rock
on the
at it.
inside.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
You're not a-
You have. If you're doing so recklessly, it can be offset.
Crit fail.
When it
Fail.
comes up in
Crit fail.
my turn, I want to do something.
Okay. Please roll a d20.
Save your spells.
15.
That was caught.
15.
It was,
You could say, no, it really was.
bad.
It was turned.
So just to clarify, it coming into my range didn't come
Please
in.
roll one more d20.
15.
That one's caught.
15. All right. And now please roll a odd or even, either dice.
That's me.
Odd.
All right. Killian, you get smacked in the head by a rock that falls out of Ray's hand as the water just kind of makes it slip out,
Ouch.
and you take 7 points of damage.
Resistance, though. Because it attacked him.
It never attacked Killian.
I attacked him. So wouldn't it be resistance with ancestral? Because it's any creature that's attacked.
Good try.
No. Okay.
It's fine. I got temporary health.
Yeah.
Hit points.
So you have 7.
It was worth a shot.
The rock hits you, but lovingly.
Wait, hold
so.
on.
No, don't use any.
The creature now has
Okay.
disadvantage for advantage on physical.
He's fine.
Okay.
Can you imagine?
When you
Okay.
attack the creature now,
So, you have another attack.
Jillian.
Okay.
Go ahead and you pick up the same rock and you
Well,
say,
I wanted
"Sorry,
It's
Killian." You
fine.
pick up the
You don't
same
know what's
rock
happening.
and
It's fine.
No, it's also because JB, if it attacks him, if I don't attack the creature, then he doesn't get all the resistances.
Right. Sure, and you lose your rage.
18 on the dice.
18 on the dice. Right. Sails over,
On
and
the
you
dice?
you don't know what happens because you don't see.
It's got 3/4 covers. So.
It
I
doesn't.
think I
It didn't
got
even
it.
reach it.
Oh. That's
I
good.
can't reach it.
That's good because we don't want it to turn
Well, there's a splash of water.
around.
In front of it?
In front of it happening still.
Here's that over the
Perfect.
waves.
No one told me to
In
stop
front of it.
Well, we can't tell you to stop.
Hey,
You're
Marley,
up.
make sure you breathe.
In front of it.
Wrong.
Okay.
I did tell everybody to go to the beach.
JB,
What?
you have the chest.
I'm with you.
The darkness has
Yeah, but the
moved
beach is behind me.
away from where your friends have gone.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You're up.
I know that. I'm not going to leave.
I have an idea.
You have an idea? I have an idea. Oh, yeah.
I'm
Involves a
sorry.
rope.
But you keep thinking. Oliver wanted to do something.
Yeah, so I would
Bart wanted to do something.
I would yell out and quietly, like, JB, hey, where are you? And I'm gonna start tying a decently large rope. Let me rephrase. I have a rope of 50 feet.
Yes.
I'm going to take said rope, tie it around a rock that I think I could mage hand, depending on where I think JB is. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to yell out and say, JB, where are you? I think I have a way out.
Fishing?
Get your message.
I don't have message anymore. Otherwise, I would have.
Can't you do a healing word?
I
Calm emotions?
yeah.
Message you can listen.
Hey, can we just settle for a second? So I'm doing that while I tie a rope around a rock,
Okay.
and I'm ready to hopefully hear where he says, so I can mage hand it there
Okay.
and give him a way forward.
Very good. JB, you hear this? Maybe roll a perception check.
What would I do if I heard it?
See
Yeah.
if you hear Bart in his.
What did you do with my dice?
I didn't touch a dice.
All right, Thanos.
7.
You hear the lapping waves and the creature prowling. No voice comes through the din of the storm.
I don't know what to do. I'm ready.
Yep. It is the 5th turn
Of your
since you cast greater invisibility.
5 more turns.
30 seconds left.
How many turns since darkness has been?
That was cast 1 turn before yours.
And don't worry, it lasts 10 minutes. Got lots of time.
9.5 minutes left.
Going in the water.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
Trying to get your rope.
I will use a.
Not if you
letter
have an
opener.
advantage.
Well, then it's a regular.
Just
with a -2.
Better than disadvantage.
But it's not better than just standing here and living.
No,
Or
that
is
isn't
it?
better
Chest seems dangerous.
I like it though. I'm glad you grabbed it.
Throw it over.
I'm gonna try and use a letter opener to open it.
Okay.
I got nothing else to do.
I
There's
like
no-
it.
I'm
Do
not
you,
leaving
do
this
you
place.
possess
Yeah,
a
don't
letter
leave it
opener?
until it.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of.
Oh yeah.
I at least have a piece of metal that I can stick in this thing.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attempt.
He's
Roll
got,
advantage.
he's got a spoon for his coffee grounds.
And it's a disadvantage.
It gets.
I don't know what I add to it, but it's a 17.
It's athletics. You're trying to pry it open.
Athletics to open a chest.
Heck yeah,
To
baby.
pry it open with a knife?
Strength.
What would you make it?
Dexterity.
It would
Intelligence.
be a
Athletics.
dexterity because you got to figure out what.
Oh, that'd
Are
be
you
acrobatics.
trying to do the mechanism of the lock?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You're trying to unlock it.
Fail.
I fail.
It's
It's a 19. I
the
believe.
knife breaks off inside the lock.
And now it's impossible to pick.
No.
Okay.
I have a +1.
I smash it on the wall.
It'll be a 12.
Okay.
Does that work?
Oh my god.
Did you actually smash it on the wall?
Sure.
Oh, JB.
It's gonna blow
gosh.
up.
Okay.
He
JB.
wants to die.
Doesn't open.
Okay.
You're just in
I'm
there
pissed.
throwing
You
stuff
smashed
against
it
the
on
wall.
Do I hear
Just
any
What
of
happens
this?
I
if you
think-
try to
I
do
think-
something?
Wait, if he lets go of it, it's not invisible anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
so
for
now,
point of
So it stands.
reference.
now it apparated.
He didn't throw it against the wall.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It
He
doesn't
smashed
matter.
it against the wall.
No, I get what you're saying. You get angry, you smash
You
it,
hear
try
it,
to open
you
it.
hear
Alright,
it.
You smash
that's
it.
fine.
I
Alright.
hear
I
it.
broke my letter opener. How am I gonna open letters now?
With
Magic.
a finger?
Your wife is dead.
So, okay, I hear it.
Bro.
Way to bring up a sore subject. All right,
Do I
I'm
think-
going to move then.
Okay, so there. I'll say that was.
I said.
The super nice
all happened.
porcelain thing.
Free
inside is
action
broken.
and action. I'm just gonna move now.
So you take your movement, or are you moving?
The darkness moved. I'm moving towards the rock.
darkness.
So
'Cause
5,
the treasure chest made me mad.
10,
Did you pick it back
15, 20. He-
I'm gonna jump over
He didn't
to
let
the
go.
rock.
He just let
Oh,
Go
you
ahead
just went
and
down.
make your athletics check.
Use it an advantage.
Why is he gotta be athletics? Do I have an advantage?
I think you do. I think you have a couple
three.
left. Yeah.
You have 3 of
All right.
them.
Well, the treasure chest wasn't important. I will use it for this one.
Give me
2.
At least you rolled a 4.
disadvantage. This makes it a regular roll. I rolled a 4. Yes.
At least you rolled a 4 instead of.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh my gosh.
Are you using an advantage?
Do I have one last one? or
You
no?
have 2 more.
No.
It just said it.
Okay. Well, I'm using it. Okay. 10.
10. You do not make the distance you need,
Mm-hmm.
but you are able to
Stay out of the water.
grab onto the side of the rock and put your leg back and just kind of like prevent yourself from falling in the gap.
So
Do we hear that?
So you are between the ship and the rock
Invisible.
and invisible.
But
can talk.
But do we hear it?
Episode name. A rock and
That
a
thing
hook.
is right
But you're
there.
so close to living.
Do I hear it?
So you are grabbing onto the side. Killian, roll a perception check.
Episode name.
I
A
didn't
rock in
wanna
a
do
hard
my
place.
face while I was yelling at them for being rude.
29.
29. You hear a
I
crash
don't
in
have
the
3.
ship.
There's no way. I have
In the
zero.
ship?
Yeah.
I have 0 now.
Hey, just for point of
I've used 4.
I don't hear him
reference,
hit the
advantages
rock
this
on
fight.
this side.
Morthos would continue to keep splashing the water,
Further and
Yep.
further away.
and even if he would have attacked Sola every turn, that would have been mine. I would have been putting her right back in the darkness.
Okay.
Because if he attempts to run towards
Yep.
this schmuck making noise,
Yep.
not you.
So I hear
schmuck.
a crash.
That
Right,
schmuck.
he's throwing rocks.
Okay.
Hear a
You're
crash
making
in the
all
ship,
the
but don't hear
noise.
anything on the
Oh,
rocks.
my range.
Correct.
He's trying to mess with your head.
Yeah, he is.
You gonna let him? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
You're hitting me?
What's that?
You're hitting me?
No, I'm not hitting anything.
I want to.
No.
You, since I met you, you've wanted to hit me.
That's true.
And so Ray and Ollie are still next to me.
Ray, are you still throwing rocks?
Would it be my turn?
It's your turn. Yep.
Did I hear the crash?
You go to roll a perception check.
The crash of the chest or me falling?
Both.
Do I have rope?
5.
Oh, I do have rope.
You don't hear anything. You see the big dark blob that is moved towards the water.
Is the
You have rope
darkness in
out
the same
already?
spot,
And I have
or
a
did
rock.
it move
It's
farther
wrapped around
away?
a rock.
It moved into
So
the
there's a
water.
There's a handhold.
and-
No, like
for
farther
him to
towards
grab.
the nest.
Hand it
Not-
to
Or is
Ray
it
and
in the
have her
same
Not
spot?
since you threw the rock at it. This is your next. This is the
I'm
next
gonna
turn.
I'm gonna say. I thought I
JB
heard
only
over there.
takes.
Yeah. I'll do one
Throw
rock.
the rope.
Go ahead and make your
JB
attack.
got the rope. That's all I say.
I don't
Crit.
have to do it.
If
can
I
hold
was
it
Natural
down.
20?
Gently
Okay.
set it down.
Yeah,
His
whatever.
throw it
legendary
and-
action
In
would
that
have
area.
attacked me.
You don't know what happens to it,
Okay.
but you're
I don't know if this is working, guys, but I'm doing my best.
you've got some real oomph in that stone. Man, that would have been a nice toss if you were in like a distance competition, but you're not sure how accurate you are, and at the distance of it, if it can reach
Did
accurately.
I lose my rage?
You're making attacks, but you're not hitting anything.
So
So
yes.
then yes.
Yes.
But does she know that?
Well, she would know that she
I
lost her rage.
Yeah.
How far away are we from?
You guys are
The ship.
about
The after the ship.
Oh, the
Where I
after
heard the
ship?
sound, yeah.
You're about 60 feet from there. But before you're up, the creature is
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, it's okay.
So it takes its attack against Ray with disadvantage.
A creature?
Solo.
Sola,
Okay.
sorry. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Sola disappears after its first attack.
This thing thinks it's killing people.
You watch as the dark shadow, lunges into the ship, crashing in through the captain's quarters. I need you to make either athletics or acrobatics to try to hang on to the stone and not fall into the ship, which is now knocked off of the stones and is just sinking into the waves below.
Let me use my last advantage. 6.
Are you for
You
real?
hold on to the rocks.
Wow.
Ooh, wow. I'm Superman.
You're so nice.
Is he still holding on to the
It was
chest?
5.
No, the chest is
No, I smashed the chest.
gone.
Wait, so when you said smashed,
You
didn't
threw
hold
it.
on to it.
You went
threw
like
it.
this.
No, it made
So
me mad.
Then I would have seen all of that.
No,
How
you
would you
wouldn't
have
have.
seen all of that?
It was
Well,
under deck.
it didn't become. No, he was on top of the deck when he did that.
No,
right?
underneath.
He was still in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
You might have heard it if you
What was
wanted to
in
roll
it?
a perception.
So then, how did he get to the top of the ship and jump across?
He
I
moved
went
his
around.
movement.
I used my movement.
I thought he did that on top after that.
No, he did
Okay.
that inside. That was all at the beginning of the turn, and then he took his movement.
Gotcha.
Well,
So,
nice.
JB, it is back to you.
I would-
Clutching.
I would want to go.
Go. Where?
I would want to turn.
Okay.
to
What are
instruct.
you trying to do?
Because I see Oliver has the rope out now with the rock. And I heard a sound, and now I've seen the shadow go that way.
It just
Yeah, the
demolished
it's
ship.
the big darkness has crashed into
Right.
the ship and
So
basically
not knowing
just
where JB
obliterated
is.
it. It's the wreckage of it is floating in the
Yeah.
midst of the
Oliver,
crashing waves.
I see what you're doing there with the rope, and I think my inclination is that JB is that way. So maybe
3.
lean it over that rock over there, and
Which one?
Ray and Ollie, we can. Hopefully he'll grab it. If we feel something, we'll pull. And I'll yell, and then I'll yell out, "Hey JB, grab the rope!"
It was a little deeper.
Yeah.
His voice this time.
He's serious this time.
That's adult Kermit right there.
Adult
It was
Kermit.
adult Kermit. All right. So
Middle-aged Kermit.
you are trying to throw the rope towards.
The edge of the rock, where I would have
If you knock
heard the
me off
sound.
this rock.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna mage hand it.
well, he's doing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing
So
it.
Bart, go ahead and
I'm gonna mage tail it.
I'm
to
not
where?
gonna let go of this rock.
I'm going to go in the general direction of where he pointed.
So the edge of the rock is where, like, the in between the rock and the ship.
Is
Because I
that
know
th-
that's where the
Is that
path
30 feet from me?
it is about 60 feet from you.
Okay. Can I move up on it?
Yep. You can get to the rock, or otherwise you're in the middle of the bridge.
I obviously don't want to.
It'd be in
that.
the-
So I think
You would have to go back out over the bridge to
yeah,
get closer.
not gonna do that. So I'll get to the edge of the first rock.
You are on the edge of the rock.
Oh, I am right now,
You guys are standing at the foot of the bridge that goes to the first rock.
and that's 60
And-
feet away. Then, so that's a 40-foot bridge.
It's like a 30-foot bridge. You're at the
can't
edge
help
of it, and then there is 15 feet.
I give you
20 feet to get to the edge, and then he's
It's-
clutching
Oh, you can't-
like
you
It's a
can do that, mage.
45-foot rope with how I tied it. I mean, if you're saying he's at the edge, I got to get all the way over there.
Here, you could take this rope.
And I hand him my rope, 50 feet.
okay. So
So
you're tying it together.
Then I take
Yeah.
the time to do that. So now
Yeah.
we have probably 95 feet of rope.
Right.
Sure. You're taking your actions to tie those together.
Yes.
JB,
Yeah, yeah.
it is back to you.
Right.
You're up.
Do I see this rock rope?
I didn't.
do not.
We had to tie something.
I didn't have an. I
You are
didn't know it was
clutching
that
to the
far.
side.
Everybody's
You
been
are
getting
clutching
stupid.
to the
There's nothing I
side.
can do.
Paying attention?
Do you want to do so? If you want to do something, let me know. You're out of combat.
JB. No,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You see the
I'm
a
just
dark
backing up.
cloud that has collapsed the ship, but you don't really. You see your friends on the other side, but still no JB.
I'm climbing up. I'm gonna try to get up the rock.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics.
That's a 14. That's I used an advantage.
Yep,
So
you rolled
last
one.
advantage.
You have used,
All.
because you don't have a climb speed, you've made it up. That is,
A lot of.
that's 15 feet of movement. Half of your movement speed. You have 15 feet left. There is, that would put you on the bridge. It's 10 feet to the edge of the stone, and then you'd be on the bridge with.
I'm moving all the way to the where I can move.
Okay, so that would be. This is your movement. You still have an action if you care to dash, which would put you on the. That would put you just. That would put you 10 feet before the edge of the bridge, before the end of it. So you'd be on the bridge, but you'd be near the end, which. Yep.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm just moving.
Okay, you're remaining invisible, and you can roll your acrobatics check.
Come on. All you gotta do is not roll.
16.
You are able to make your way up the bridge. It's slick and slippery, but you maintain your footing, and you are 10 feet from your friends who are frantically tying a rope together.
Can you say anything now?
The ship
No.
continues to be broken apart as the dark cloud kind of
Be screaming.
is just
I'm
moving
scared.
around in the ship, and things are just being smashed and broken all over the ship, and then it disappears in below the waves.
Sweet.
That's
we-
right.
do we
You
s-
better run.
Okay, so the shadow goes.
Right,
It
good
comes
job.
back.
You got him.
I think it was my rocks.
Yeah.
Keep
JB,
concentrating.
you are able to make your way to meet your friends, and everyone
We
is
throw the rope still.
everyone is
not knowing where
officially
it's at.
everyone is officially out of combat.
Oh, did Morthos move off the rock?
I mean, he can bamf and get there. It's
Okay,
just,
cool.
it's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
This
it's-
is super
we don't need
easy.
to role play.
I'm not gonna waste time with that.
because now we have to kill it.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. So do you guys?
Not at the battle.
JB, you're still invisible for 15 more seconds.
Guys, do you know what happened to JB?
No.
18.
He didn't grab the rock?
He
Well,
must-
you guys can see my mirror image.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's
Who
been
are you?
Visible this whole time.
He's dead.
Oh, that would have been helpful.
That would have been really good to know.
Maybe you should pay attention.
I
It
thought it
will
was
looks
me.
like a black knight.
Oh yeah, it's not me. It's a black.
we
Knight.
saw
But you've
him
seen that
cast
before.
that before.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
oh,
seen that before.
he's here. Okay, good. Let's
Yeah.
move on. Find anything cool in the ship?
I say there was definitely a nice treasure chest, but it broke my nice letter opener, and so I showed it who's boss. And now I think it's probably in the ocean.
So
Oh,
now,
that's all right.
Ray can find it later, or
let's-
Morthos.
let's move back to the beach. That's where I told.
Does anyone see
Miss.
the darkness? The darkness. Did anyone see it?
It went below the
Well,
waves.
in actuality, that darkness saved my damn life. So, thank
Yeah,
you.
good. That was
Good on you.
some
good on
quick
you.
Good
thinking.
on you, son.
Yeah, well, when I saw you flopping around the water like, a little child, I didn't know what else to do.
So
Saved your life just to roast you.
my suggestion
Savage.
is maybe we go back
Ben Savage.
go back to the beach and I can recast the water walking and we
Yes.
can make a plan of attack while you guys rest
I
to
think take a short rest. I'm a little hurt.
kill this
So
thing.
you're all up.
but on
You're
the-
all up. You've kind of convened near the broken lighthouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the way back, I want to.
Mr. Morthos or Oliver,
Yeah.
you want to investigate this other nest that's over here? Maybe find something interesting. Maybe even the
Absolutely.
lighthouse as we pass by.
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Where the hell were all of you?
Am I with them yet?
Seriously.
Or am I still...
I was getting
What do you
ready to shoot
We had 2 or 3 of us up here falling in the water, getting beaten up by harpies, and half our damn team was a mile away on the beach. What the hell happened?
Well, you guys all
You
got...
realize what just
We're
happened?
talking
Yeah,
awfully loud.
you got charmed. That's what happened. And you jumped. I wasn't going to jump.
My...
But where were you?
Well, I came around to try to help you.
Right.
But I didn't
Like
want to get
10
in...
minutes ago.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to
Uh-huh.
get set on fire in the burning nest.
I thought we've talked about splitting each other up before.
Well,
It's
we...
not the strategy that we have determined to take.
Right.
well, we didn't split ourselves up. It
Yeah.
was the harpies who
Yeah.
split us up.
Don't
Oh, the
get
harpies
charmed.
took you to the
Yeah.
opposite side of the beach?
No, the
Good
harpies
job.
took you down into the water
I
like
think
a
you
dum
miss-
dum.
I think you don't remember what happened.
No,
with yourself. I know what happened with me.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
I
got
wasn't
thrown
gonna.
in the water.
I wasn't
I'm
gonna.
pissed. That's why I'm arguing with you. I still respect you, and I want to listen to what you're gonna say next. But this is bullshit. Thank you, and have a great day.
And Bart
I
comes
just-
up and
you
starts-
see, as you see,
the angry spittle flies out of JB's face.
which is
I
fine.
still respect you.
As Killian calmly shows his lion's teeth and says, "Oh, that's fine if you think what you think, but you're wrong." And,
Ooh, JB got a spell slot back.
woo!
Yeah.
That's
Fireball!
I am happy you are.
level 1 slot.
You
One
are
that was
safe
charmed,
now.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Well,
Am I with them or are we
Beautiful
still
song,
away?
I presume that Rubius and Marishka have
Joined up.
traversed
joined.
and joined them
Yeah, we'll
up on
join
the higher ground by the broken lighthouse.
listen.
gonna send her up
Whatever has happened before does not matter. It only matters what we do going forward from this point on. We must regroup, stay focused. That creature is still out there. It will be back any minute.
I
We
have-
must be ready.
So you guys
as
saw
you
it?
are having this conversation, you see a little bit of a dark cloud that begins to swim back towards the broken ship in the middle of the harbor.
Do I see? Is it within 90 feet of me?
I will put the other map down.
I could not grab any
Did it pass
sort of
within 90 feet of me?
blade to draw blood from this creature, so we could just get the hell out of here. But it seems like we're gonna have to slay it to get
Oh, yeah.
anything from it. Its
Let's-
scales are sharp, and when it hits you,
You are all
hits you
up
like a
here
truck.
Okay.
by the broken lighthouse. This is the pathway that you traversed to get away from the broken ship, which was just north of here. And
And there was a nest in that lighthouse too.
there was a harpy. You saw harpies emerge out of here. You see just the very tips of the dark cloud, kind of like remaining in here, and then after 10 minutes, it disappears.
Okay.
So how should we draw it out of its base? Because we can't really fight it in the water.
Probably with the bait. JB, how do you feel about that?
Well,
You did an excellent job.
let me
before.
tell you what I have gathered, okay? It has no sense if I'm invisible. It seemed to be really grasping at straws, if you will, when it was attacking me. So it has no way to see if it can't see.
All right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And also, it hurts. Do
Yeah.
not get hit by it.
Gathered that.
Does he look poisoned at all? Like visibly, constitution-wise?
That wears off after a minute.
JB?
Oh, I'm not poisoned anymore? Nice.
That was from the water
I
ingestion.
did have a dagger with a blade that I could have tried to pick that damn treasure chest with.
Wait, you had a treasure chest? Why didn't you just bring it to me?
Shit.
I could have.
The dagger pulls up the letter opener.
Oh, shit. All right, I'll just use this dagger to open my
I
letters.
start twirling the
Poison my
two
letters
that I
every
have.
time.
If you can open a letter, you can open a chest. Dodgeball this crap.
All right, so it hurts.
Listen.
It went. We saw it go to its lair, and
Oh, it attacks many, many times.
All right.
Too.
Did it seem intelligent?
But until it destroyed that boat behind me, which almost would have murdered my ass,
It hurt a
it
lot.
doesn't do anything other than bite and
Responded
strike.
to a loud crash.
it just bites and.
It just bites and strikes.
All right,
That's-
yeah.
that's
That's all
it.
it does.
Yeah, we can get that. How are we gonna get it though?
I mean, I didn't see anything.
Should we
else
talk by the
occur.
beach?
We're on a high bluff away from the water, and it went back
Yeah,
to its
you're
nest.
you're about 50 feet above where it
Just
is.
checking.
I would look at the party. Who looks the most injured?
Roll a medicine check.
I'm not gonna do anything, but I still want to know.
Are we actively short resting right now while we talk?
Are you taking a short rest?
That's
I
a-
No,
I would.
You're
I
not
would
short
love to.
resting.
I would love to.
Yeah, that's fine. I would have liked to.
We don't live through
investigate.
this if we don't get some health back.
Short rest is an
be-
hour. We're going to get legendarily attacked.
Maybe, unless we get further away from the water.
Oh, can
beach.
we investigate
We're on a
the
high bluff.
the
Still go to the beach.
The lighthouse?
the
I mean,
lighthouse?
Lighthouse.
I will take a
The
short
beach,
rest.
the
I'll roll
beach
all my
south
hit dice.
is on the same level as the water where the creature is.
How much? Okay. Yeah.
So you're 50 feet. You have gone up over these kind of makeshift ruins
Mhm.
and the wreckage of the lighthouse. And you are
I don't
now
need
in
a
an
short
overlook position over.
Is there anywhere we can
battery
retreat?
died.
Even further?
Huh.
Don't you
Well,
have another one?
does the
Does the lighthouse look somewhat fortified?
Over the area
Well,
where
I
the
think we're
creature
50
was.
feet above the water. It has
Yeah.
a 40-foot
Yeah.
jump,
Oh,
so
yeah, that's-
all intents and purposes,
Well,
we're
you didn't
safe
see
here.
it go up any higher than 20 feet to the rock that the darkness kind of went up to.
We can nap here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look at the lighthouse. Make sure no more bird
Who is
people are coming
making
out.
the investigation check?
I will.
Okay.
I'm not poisoned anymore, right?
You are not poisoned anymore.
20.
20. You look around. I need you to make a Constitution save.
You are now poisoned.
Is there black ichor all over it?
From one avian flu to the other.
18.
Okay. Your eyes for trinkets and treasures of the magical persuasion rest on what looks to be a carving in the wood. It looks like an eye and a horn, which are kind of stuck in refuse and mud at the bottom of this nest. A small bit just pointing out of the mud. And you see it kind of down in there.
I say, well, there is something here that's out of place. This little trinket here in the mud sticking out. Shall I try to...
Can you use your magic hand? Do you have one of magic
I
hands?
have one.
I mean, there's people here that
I can
do.
mage tail it.
Yeah, let's try to
Am I within
stay
30
out of the
feet?
refuse.
Yeah, you can basically stand up next to it. Mage tail appears, kind of claws into the mud and refuse and pulls it up. It's caked with the mud, and it looks to be about this big, covered in mud. It's kind of a long, what looks to be elongated stick. As you kind of shake it with the mage tail,
Ew, 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 ew.
there are two horns coming off of the top of it, and it looks to have a snout. It is caked with mud. It is, you need to clear it off more, but there's a note next to it that says "Happy Birthday, Killian."
Yes!
Bullshit.
Is this from Ao?
Yes.
Wait, what does the note say?
Happy birthday, Killian.
Yeah, it's my 118th birthday.
Who cares? How did that note get in there?
What do you mean? It's from Ao.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Although I do prefer.
Is it just signed with a
long.
lion's paw?
So AO doesn't help in fights. He just gives little birthday.
Well, maybe that was the help in the fight.
Yeah, I think this will
I think
be
you're looking about it all wrong.
quite helpful
Maybe
soon.
is it normal?
Can anybody clean this off with magic or?
Yes.
I could burn it if you.
As you do prestidigitation, you find a pipe with a dragon carved into the front of it, with a open mouth as if exhaling its breath weapon.
So,
That's pretty
do
cool.
not light that up until I get a chance to inspect it. When you inhale those fumes, something bad might happen. You be careful.
It's too late. I've already lit it.
good.
Please roll a
He's already been
Constitution
packing
save.
it. What? What's that? You?
19.
Okay. Ray, that is a lovely job of carving. The person who did that wood carving was very talented and skilled.
Raise.
It's carved out of all one piece of what looks to be some sort of almost like redwood. It has like a reddish hue to it, and the natural grain in it that kind of comes through the carving is just, it's very nice, and it's finished with a clean kind of clear lacquer to give it a little bit of sheen and shine now that it's been prestidigitated, and it's nice.
Ray's gonna just kind of go right up and get on eye level with the pipe, very close to Killian, considering he's so small. She's like on her knees, just staring. Wow. And she's just pipes here. Her eyes are right there as she looks at it. I wonder if I could ever get this good. I should try, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think you're on your way. As
She doesn't take her eyes off of
Killian
it.
Killian is very into this pipe.
You guys are doing your short rest.
Oh, while we're doing that,
So you're now taking this. If you care to cast Identify, you can. 10-minute ritual.
how long does it take to attune? Too.
The card says attunement.
have
It is not attunement.
If it
Oh,
doesn't-
okay.
if it
So I
doesn't
can
mess
already
up my-
use the rune and stuff
If it
on it.
doesn't
If you, once you kind of
Yeah.
If it doesn't ruin my short rest, I will identify it.
yeah, you can do that.
And I'm like, I find that rune on the side. I'm, oh, what's that? And as I'm smoking it, it changes from my lion's blend to like a Cavendish smoke. Oh, that's a new flavor. And now it's a maple blend. Ooh. And I can change the flavors instantaneous. And then I realize, oh, I've burnt out, but it's still going, and I can smoke without any tobacco in it. This is lovely.
Ooh.
This is so lovely.
Fancy.
I'm not gonna short rest. I would be working on my mask instead of my tiara, if possible.
That requires
Or is it a long rest?
like
mechanic?
that requires downtime. It's not something you can do like on a short rest.
And then
But then-
realizing where I'm at. Oh, saw it. Slight distraction, and then I would cast water walking as a ritual while we
Okay,
were.
so you cast water walking as a ritual. Is there any conversation anyone wishes to have amongst themselves with regard to the situation before you?
I mean, it's in the water. We can walk on the water. But like, how are we gonna stop it from, like, I don't know, dragging us under and killing us? I think murder-lading is the word I'm looking for.
If it tries to drag us under, wouldn't it be like crushing us against the water?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with that. That doesn't sound good though either. Like, that might hurt as well.
I have an idea. Okay,
Go on.
hear me out.
I'm listening.
So it's in the boat, right? The boat's on the edge of the water. What happens if we all kind of pull the boat onto the shore while it's still in the boat, and now the creature's on the land?
Without it knowing that it's moving against
Exactly!
its will.
Yes, now you're thinking, Bart.
You might be onto something.
I rolled all
Thank
my hit
you.
dice. Also.
Yeah, anyone who's rolling hit dice,
I rolled one.
I'm
Okay.
not fully healed.
Rubius is staring with his binoculars to see if he can find
you
it.
are not fully healed.
I'm close, but not fully.
Okay, Rubius,
Just staring at with my binoculars, see if I can find it in the
Ooh,
water.
nice.
go ahead and roll a perception check
like
with
that.
There we go.
advantage.
There we go.
I like that.
Nice. That's smart.
They're the right way.
Smart.
They
Smart.
are the right way.
Unless you roll poorly.
You are the second most intelligent
That
person
is
in
a
the party.
22.
That is unfortunate.
that is a 22.
You
Plus
see
16.
bubbles that seem to be coming up in a consistent area of water in the midst of the waves. The storm is continuing to persist around you, and the waves are not, it's not a brutally, hurricane gale force winds, but the rain persistently falls. There is light thunder kind of in the distance. It is
I see bubbles.
How far up are we from the water?
about 50 feet up.
50 feet up.
Yep.
Well,
How far out of the water do you think this creature could reach? Did anyone get a good look at it?
Well, it started climbing up the rock that I was on, but it kind of got distracted before it made it all the way up.
We
Do-
saw
Here, as Rubius is watching, as you have gone through your hour, the bubbles have just kind of stayed in one spot.
I think I know where it is. Here, look. And I show a couple of them through the binoculars where I'm pointing.
Oh wow, yeah. Actually, good job.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I'm a bit smarter now.
yeah. You've been, but yeah.
How high up is that rock next to
Yes.
the bubbles?
I have been.
That's a good
How
question.
far up is, what was the question?
The
The
rock.
rock next to the bubbles.
Yep. So this goes up about 15 feet into the air. Little refraction. 15 feet in the air. At the top of the floor of the ship. Then you have this that's about 5 feet out. This is about 15 feet out. This is about 25 feet out, roughly, as you kind of guesstimate. And then the edge of the bluff, at this point is about 40 feet out. Not quite as high as where you guys are, but it goes out much further and continues to get higher up to 100 feet and kind of above the harpy's nest.
Morthos finds the biggest rock that he can pick up and chucks it over the side into the water.
Okay. Sploosh. It goes into the water.
Wait, are we fighting now?
No. I think he's
Do the
gathering
bubbles
information.
do the bubbles move at all?
The bubbles begin to move, and then they kind of wait, and they disappear.
All right. So that's definitely it.
Maybe we scared it away.
I highly doubt it.
Think so,
I
right?
wish.
I think
no,
Several minutes later, time goes by. Rubius spots the bubbles again,
All right.
kind of in the spot.
How do we get it
Well,
out of the water?
We have to draw it out
Yeah.
and then pound it
Yeah.
while it's distracted by whatever we drew it out with.
Yeah.
I can create an illusion that it will realize is fake as soon as it attempts to hit it.
That might help us for round 1.
Yes. We just have to keep it up after that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have an idea. What happens if Morthos does that fun shape water in a path that's like leading towards the beach, and then Sola hits it with a stunning strike, and then we all get a surprise round?
Shape water, what are you talking about?
He made it splash when you were gone.
it'd be wonderful, but I don't think Stunning Strike is something Sola can do.
Oh, never mind.
Outside of his soul.
outside of the soul.
Yeah. You're thinking.
No,
back
but
in there,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Perhaps
Sorry.
Sola could be that distraction.
Oh yeah. I
I-
mean, she can't be hurt, right?
She cannot.
Any
So
other refuse
But
on the
can
beach?
she make noise?
Any barrels that are
Uh,
whole?
I can make enough
Perhaps with
noise
a
for her.
flammable insignia warning on them, just out of curiosity. Anything bobbing in the water?
Roll a perception check.
Whatever we do, we need to do this quick.
Listen,
11.
Yeah, the water walking only lasts
I
about
can
an hour.
I
I
don't
can
think-
put Sola
I'm
in the
presuming
wa-
you cast water walking at
Before
the
we-
end
yeah.
at
Right,
the end of
whenever
your.
we go,
Alright,
yeah.
Yeah.
So Sola, now you can
11.
keep things from moving, right? If you hit it.
I can put
13.
Sola in the
11.
water
Yeah.
and I can make the water appear like she is
Splashing.
splashing inside,
Now,
which would give everyone at least one round to throw everything we got at it.
can you keep
Yeah.
it from moving if you hit it?
If I hit it, I can keep it from going anywhere.
Now, I'm glad we didn't do a legendary action, but we do have special abilities.
You know, a heroic action.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Heroic.
I think we all get in
It has
position.
legendary actions.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say those who have range, Mr. Rubius, you can get up on the shoreline and see this whole area and shoot. Anyone else who has range, Miss Mariska, maybe you as well can stay up here, and I'll. The rest of us with the water walking can hop from place to place, and I'll heal and do whatever I can from
So
From
you're
where
saying
I could
should
see.
go
Did you do your arcane recovery as well?
Yeah, I took a third slot. So I could get it closer to our melee people as well, depending on when I
Please.
go in the round.
Or they can also
I
get
could pull it 15 feet closer to us.
I could work.
yeah, and again we can go out
Maybe,
to
hopefully.
it. The melee people can go out to it as long as they try to
Why don't
evade
they
as
just
well.
Stay right here.
We try to kill it
Rain
in one
arrows from
round.
above.
It'll be hard to do, but we can try.
I
That
think
is
if we use
a
our
good
heroic
idea.
action,
Yeah.
depending on who's in that heroic action, we could kill it in one round.
Seriously, can I just stay
No,
here?
you're not a part of this heroic action.
Can I just stay here and shoot them?
Well,
Shoot it?
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you should do.
You should stand
don't
on the
You
don't,
and
shoreline.
I are
Sure.
range
don't
buddies.
get in the water,
be-
please.
Faux show.
Will you be okay without me down there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
we'll be much better with
I mean,
you up here
I
shoot,
may die either way. but-
shooting your arrows.
In fact,
Remember that your hand crossbow has
Plus
is a 30 120. So anything more than 30 is at disadvantage. Your light crossbow is farther range,
think it's
but you
80.
don't get the bonus action.
Heavy crossbow, you mean?
Well, you have a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow, I
I
thought.
have a hand crossbow and a heavy crossbow.
Okay, yeah, the heavy crossbow is two-handed, so you don't get the bonus action attack with the hand crossbow
I have
you
3
could get-
attacks though, right?
with the
What?
bonus action hand crossbow attack. Otherwise, you have 2 attacks.
Let's set it
You
up.
do
Yeah,
have
so
a action surge
that one would be at disadvantage.
That's what we have to do.
as
Okay.
well.
There's no better solution
It's
than
got
that.
to be her,
But the heavy crossbow is like a
rope,
320-foot range or something.
you,
I
Yeah,
can't remember.
400.
Yeah, what's
me,
the first one?
100 and 400.
100 and 400.
400. So
I-
100
I-
feet,
I
if you
have-
stay
yeah,
up
I'm not-
here-
I can't use that one though.
and you. Oh.
I'm gonna do some damage,
More
but I
damage?
can't do the.
About what?
we only get 4 people in our heroic action. So we have to pick. Well,
Well, we
I guess
gotta
it
see
depends
how
on
it
what
rolls.
order.
Yeah.
So
it's
that
in.
if it was straight out, you'd cover to the ship here.
Chances
with
are I'm
100
going
feet.
to roll high.
You're 50 foot elevated,
I
so
have
you,
three
I have a
you know,
plus 8 to
you'd be
initiative.
you'd be able to reach in here, but not beyond
Oh.
here.
So if it goes past the ship there,
I have a level 1 spell slot.
but they're
If you stay in
to-
this
to
spot,
put
yeah.
somebody
If you're in an
like I can
Overwatch
put her-
position
try
here.
to get her a
so
higher
looking
initiative.
the other
I
way,
usually roll back.
like to the right of the ship.
So
If you would position yourself here, you'd be much closer to and cover. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you're- if
It's
you go
either
back
shield or
around.
that. So you pick.
He's the tactician of the group.
You're not gonna be.
Where should I go? Should I stay here or go to those rocks?
I
Oh,
think
I have 2 spell slots.
I
First
think if
level.
I were you, I would move to the bluff on the rocks that where you see the entire cove. We do not know where it will appear, but make sure you have an advantage.
I will do what I can. I'm going there.
Okay,
And
so Rubius positions himself ready to engage when
if you can, make sure you be gone.
Yo, I've always got it up my sleeve.
How many of those you have, generally?
As many as the plot demands. I have 2.
You have 2.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So,
Well, I would use them quickly.
So, Mr. Rubius is in position. Miss
Advantage
Mariska,
start.
where do you plan on?
Not in the water.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Maybe up by Mr.
No, I won't.
Mr. Rubius. You could do both up there, or on this side maybe.
I position myself where
Yes,
I'm at.
but
We could surround it.
Well, either
rain
way,
fire them.
I think we need to strategically try and place ourselves into the heroic action, and so
Yeah.
I will give you the gift of alacrity for our next encounter.
okay, so you have advantage on initiative.
I
That
would
is a
also,
spell slot of first level. I can't remember.
It is first level.
However, we
you
arrange
add a D8 to your initiative.
An 8.
A D8.
Oh,
Plus her
Aw.
original
That's
initiative
better.
modifier.
D8. Where are you going,
Yeah.
Mariska?
So Ruby's is on
Hopefully
the
he
opposite
gets
side.
it.
I would actually want to keep close to where I am.
Okay. You have 120 feet with
Right.
your fire bolt, so you have a little bit farther range. You could reach into the back of the ship area,
Hey.
kind of into here.
From where I am.
Northos. Where do you think you're going to put Sola?
Right at the edge
Well,
of the boat.
right at the edge of the boat, I am
this
thinking.
Is
Yeah.
You have no idea how deep it gets, how quickly, but you obviously know that it is. It's
Alright.
just waves lapping
Let's mess
against
this
the
thing up. Let's
beach.
do it.
at
Should
the-
say,
we?
You
Should
want to
we?
get on the boat?
I believe I want to get to the boat.
I will
I'm-
pull. I will pull it to the boat if I can.
I want to get above it. I have an idea. I can turn into a bird. I can fly 40 feet,
Still freaks me out.
and then I would come back as myself, but then I can use Knott's button to hover above the water and get it from above and fall on it if I can get into the right initiative, and then I can land on the water and go.
Can we just count how many times you said "if" in that sentence?
Well, no, I mean, all of that would work.
So
It takes a few rounds to set up, though.
I think
No,
How long does it take you to press the button? An action?
a reaction.
bonus action.
Oh.
But yeah, in combat, it's a bonus action.
Correct. So if I set all of this up beforehand.
Yeah, if you went over, so you have a 40-foot
Nice.
flight. You have a 40-foot flight range with your birds.
Correct.
And then the next turn you have to bamf.
Correct.
So you could go to Rubius.
Correct.
You could fly out
That's
40
funny.
feet and
Let it fall,
And-
then hit Knott's button, and
Yep.
then say
you'd be elevated.
I would want to be about 10 feet above Sola, so it hopefully goes after Sola, and then I can release an attack.
The problem is you can get out here.
Yeah.
Sola has to be 30 feet away from him or she disappears.
Well, so I would basically I want to time it so we know where he's going to be so I can be above it. There's no reason I shouldn't be from where we are. I shouldn't be able to hover above it.
Let's strategize real quick. AOE damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got. You want me to stab it, or do you want me to stand from a distance and do 2d8?
Yeah. So here's.
When sneak
But you
attack?
can
No.
stab and then run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's okay. You stab, you run away, and then you can area effect. My
Unless
my
we all go at
suggestion.
the same time
So
for the heroic.
Yeah.
Can you take it?
Probably
I
not.
would blow him up with a fireball.
Well, if that's the way we want to roll,
Well,
then
yeah,
I could hold my initiative until I go after all the AOE.
How does our heroic action work if I twin chromatic orb, which is a single targeting? Like, would I be able to twin it during that whole, and then we all?
Yeah. So the heroic action at your level,
Yeah.
you are
I
in
wouldn't
the
blow him up with a fireball.
you have all 3 stored up, so 4 of you could go in one action,
Cool.
which would allow you, if more than 60% of your combined attacks hit, then your damage is all upscaled, meaning
Sweet.
you roll 1 damage die higher than what you normally would have rolled.
Sadly, we didn't learn anything about this creature.
Yeah.
Saves.
No, we
and
learned it.
whatnot.
We learned
so-
it.
so
its
this
eyes
is-
don't do well when it's blinded.
So,
I mean, I'm
I
gonna
don't do well
scores.
when it not see.
so here's what I'm gathering is our plan. Rubius, Mariska, JB, and I will we'll position ourselves on the. I think I'll be on the beach. And
I've got to
off
be within 30 feet of it.
yeah, that I think. So, either you get where Mr. Rubius is, or you get on the boat. You might have to get in the water then, a little bit.
I'll get on the boat. Or the rock.
And then Ray, Malthus, and Ollie are all going to be on the water to do that bang, bang, punch, punch type stuff.
It all depends on where Solar gets placed.
Yeah, I get
Where-
that.
Yeah.
Where do you want
But,
solar
but
placed?
solar won't be placed until it comes
Probably
out.
15
So,
feet from the boat, really.
so
Oh,
my
no,
what
I-
we're gonna draw it out with your splashy splash.
I will use solar and the splash to bring
To
it
draw
out.
it
yeah,
out.
both.
It'll be in
so
the water.
Definitely both.
Solo will be our marker.
Yes.
So you wanted to be like right here.
I was thinking right off the edge. Well, yeah, that'd
Off
probably be
the
fine
boat.
too. Right off the edge of the boat. The edge of the
Does
boat.
that work for the range people? I just don't want to do the math.
So Morthos can be 30 feet on the beach. She can be here. And Ollie can certainly fly above there with his bird.
I don't have to at this point. I can just. That's 15
You can
feet
wait
to walk
until-
on water.
What?
Yeah.
So you'll
Or
get there at the same time.
what if you try to lure it even closer, and I can try to pull it actually onto land, and it has difficulty getting back
Yeah,
out?
sure.
yeah, if you can do, it's not going to do that willingly. You're going to use that force thing you can do. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Uh,
It's my
Alright.
last shot, though. That's all I got.
So I would say just off the beach would be a good place to try to
See if
bring
it'll
it
start
in.
coming.
Yeah.
Mariska takes off her outer cloak, which is the
The
mimic cloak. Which of the fighters are going to be in close combat want this? It's going to help you if you need to get out of a grapple, if this thing tries to coil you,
Do you
and
need?
it'll do some damage on the way.
Do you need to attune to it?
Probably her.
I don't think so. I didn't.
And-
No.
Well, I have a
She has
really
a
nice
cloak, too.
cloak.
Can
Yeah,
she wear
she's
two
good.
cloaks?
It makes me invisible.
Yeah, she's already hard to
See,
hit.
you can't see me. She's holding really still.
You have the displacement.
Oh, you have the.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I
What?
would say, Mr. Oliver, Mr. Bot, sorry, excuse
yeah.
me.
Well, you can either wear your raven cloak or.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're going out there,
Can
then
you wear two
definitely you.
cloaks? What's the rule that you can't? Does Morthos
I have two shirts on right now.
I don't know.
Neither of them are magic.
No, yeah.
How do you know?
I don't know. I kind of value the escapability of the,
The raven?
ravens.
Then give it to either. If JB's gonna go out anywhere near anything, he might need something
Give it
like
to the
that.
fragile one. No thanks.
I just took on Wastrilith by myself.
No, wait.
Rock sign.
Alright.
Yeah, the
You
darkness
by
didn't have anything to
yourself.
do with it.
So we're
So-
talking splashing 10 feet from
But technically,
shore, 5 feet
darkness
from
is
shore?
nothingness.
The closer to shore
So yes,
for
by
me,
myself.
the better.
How
Right.
how close?
Well, why? You can water walk.
Yeah, you can. You
I
can.
know, but I don't
Wait,
want
is
to get
Morthos
dragged
going in
under
to
the
fight?
water.
You can breathe, right?
Mhm.
Under the water?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right.
But okay, so my
Listen,
extended cousins, you know, they live in the water, and like if I get a bad taste of water, then I'm not gonna want to see my family when we go back home and all this is over. So I really want to like
Oh,
water.
Ray,
Solution,
Ray,
don't drink the water.
Ray,
That's
Ray,
That way you won't get a bad taste.
Ray. Who is it that you serve?
Nom.
And will Anam protect you?
Oh, of course he will, but still, I'd prefer not the water.
I prefer.
You know.
Let's fight.
I
Yeah.
believe if you have
we don't
faith,
want to wait another week. Let's
you
do
might
this.
make it through.
We only have 45 minutes.
Wow.
Uh,
Okay.
how close do you need it to use your force?
I'm ready,
then?
guys.
It needs to be within 30 feet of me.
Ray takes her position.
But I can pull it 15 feet.
Morthos
Okay,
will
so 15 feet off the
stealthily
shore.
walk right up to the edge of the shore.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll your stealth check.
You put the cloak on, right?
And I'll be 10
Maybe I
5,
wanna be a
10
little
feet behind him.
closer.
JB is now wearing the cloak.
I have a cloak in case that thing grabs me.
I will be.
You know what? I'm going to be right behind Morthos.
You can change the style.
I'm
of
going to
the
be
cloak too, dude.
right next
If
to
you want
Ray, to the right of her.
I'm going to make it invisible.
Well, my right.
No,
I'll-
I
Yeah,
don't
you're good.
thought it
Right
was
there.
either.
Yep.
How far is that top, the
And I'm
first
not wearing
shelf
the cloak
there?
underneath.
Here.
Yeah,
Invisible
but like
cloak.
up closer to the beach
Oh,
there. How
shit.
high is that? And
Pick it up.
So this goes up 10 feet, and it continues up continues up,
I had trouble.
ultimately up to the 50 feet above.
Right, so
where
if
you
I
guys
wanted
are.
to go up to the ledge of that, would
Up
I
to
be
ledge of
like
this?
within? Yeah,
You're
would I
about
be in
10
like 60 feet of every?
You're 10
like,
feet
We're
above
talking
the
about
water
a
line here. Yep.
gargantuan creature here.
I'm just trying. Okay, then I'll go down to the beach,
You don't know
and
that,
I'll be right at the bottom there, so that I can
I'm
see
blue,
60 feet out. Yeah.
You want, like here? All right, Morthos, what was your stealth check?
That's right. That's right.
Everybody got the plan? Okay,
19.
good. Ready, go.
19.
We're going.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it live.
Get
You add a D8.
Yep.
Do it live.
We do it
Getting a new
live.
set of dice.
Dang it. Those ones were pretty good for us.
If you, all of the dice you've thrown out, could it fill like a trash can, like a full trash can? You think?
Nice.
Because that's at
nice.
least
Oh, I
6 times
maxed
per
it.
episode.
I'm going to.
22. Nice.
I'm gonna ready
Okay.
Moonbeam
Did you roll?
so that when I see it,
You're preparing to cast
need to.
Moonbeam?
For initiative.
yes, for when I see it.
Okay, so you're concentrating on Moonbeam.
How's
It'll
that
last-
work? So
it'll
how
last
long?
for one round.
Oh, then
You
I
can
no,
either
never mind. I won't
cast
do
it
that.
or not.
I won't do that. Then.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right.
Well,
You are moving Sola into the water.
Yep.
Yeah. What did we say? 10 feet from shore?
15.
15.
You can pull
Sola
it
is
15
in the water,
unless you want 10.
and,
And
you
then-
have her like stand. How do you?
I'm
how
gonna
do you-
put
where
her
do you
like
put her?
halfway waist deep
Is that okay?
in the water, and then I will be
You can pull it
using my
15
shape
minutes.
water
I don't know if
spell
I'll actually
to
get it.
And is
Sure.
she in her full radiant glory?
full radiant glory, glowing as bright as she
misunderstood.
can.
Okay.
I think I misunderstood. 10's probably better.
10.
Well, because if he can pull 15, it's literally 5 feet on the shore.
Yeah.
Then.
All right.
Gonna
Then we're
pull
gonna
it
put her
right
10
into all
feet.
of you, though.
10 feet.
Yeah, that's
10
what we
feet.
need.
Okay, so you're out into the lapping waves. The waves basically just come up to like, at when they're farthest in, like her calves.
All right.
All right. Then it's gonna be 15. It's got to be deep enough that we can get him to come
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So 15.
So 15. All right.
15.
Whatever draws it out.
We just
See?
gotta. Is that at waist level now?
Yeah, it's like up to her. I'd
Mid-thigh?
say, yeah, kind of knee to, depending on where the waves are in their course. Knee to
Is
mid
that close
thigh.
enough? Is that out
Do
enough?
we have to speak something to start the heroic action, or is it like under?
You hit
You
your.
hit your
You hit
Okay,
your.
cool.
Activate your necklace. And you cast your
Shape water.
shape water. Okay.
I want to be looking at the bubble.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready for this non-surprise round.
Everybody's ready in action?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna run.
No,
out there.
because I need my
Punch it.
bonus action and my actions. I'm not ready in anything.
I'm
well,
ready.
I mean the range people.
Well, are we?
I'm ready.
We're rolling initiative, right?
Yep. Go ahead and everyone roll initiative.
19.
18.
So if I rolled before you said that, does it count?
Did you roll?
Yeah, we all rolled already.
So did I.
Yeah.
21 and 25.
22.
21.
Roll a good initiative once in my life.
Was that with that D8?
I
Yeah.
maxed the D8. Yeah.
19 for me.
16 to 20.
18.
16 for Morthos.
Not bad.
All right, Rubius,
11.
11, and Killian.
5.
5.
Oh, if you do
Let's
the heroic
see.
action, me, you,
Depending on where it
And
is.
Ray.
That's actually a pretty good top 4
and
there.
we go at the same time. So.
Yeah, that's not it. Depending on
If it
where
breaks it up,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's how we gotta look
Play
to
it,
play
yeah.
it. Play it with the most amount of people who can potentially hit.
You rolled a 19,
I did.
and you're a +5 on your dex.
I am.
You little skank.
Son of a.
He faked that roll.
Well, if
JB
it goes
more
after, I'd
goes
still be in it.
Rubius me.
All right.
That ain't gonna work well.
What, doesn't it loop around? For?
It does.
So it'd be me as well then.
Yeah. If
But I can't pull it in the heroic action.
if Killian would start, then it could be Killian, Mariska, Ray, Ollie.
Yeah.
That's right.
Um,
Oh yeah.
If
if
it gets
JB
there,
starts, it would be
and we
JB, Morthos, Rubius, Killian,
Okay.
etc.
Three of
So
If it comes out.
the water begins to splash. The radiant Sola stands prepared to receive whatever may come. And with a massive eruption of force, the Wastrilith explodes out of the water in that space. And Sola just immediately blinks out.
Ooh.
Bye, Sola.
And it is immediately begins to look around.
Oh.
You may all take your surprise round with any of your held actions.
Do it now then.
Yeah, I
Surprise round. Does
It
it,
is-
seem like it doesn't? It wasn't
This is
waiting for us.
this is This is a surprise round that
Do
you
it.
have.
It would just be
Oh,
the
so
three
we
of
all
us,
can
though.
do
No,
something.
So-
because it's a surprise round.
Oh.
all
It's
of us get to
whoever
do
was holding an action can do something.
Yeah, I said I was.
I wasn't.
I did. You didn't hear me
What
though.
were you holding?
I said I was holding chromatic orb.
Okay, that would have dissipated.
it. Oh, holding.
I was aiming my bow.
You have to be holding an action, so any spell you were concentrating on would
Oh,
have
wait.
lasted 6 seconds.
I didn't understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
I
was
wasn't,
Other than-
I
you
wasn't
could-
holding anything.
So
Why
I'm
would
saying-
hold something?
I was aiming my bow at the water.
Right.
Oh,
So this is
so I'm
held
confused.
held
Rubius
actions.
would've
been the only
then.
one to be holding
Held
it.
actions for the surprise
Don't
round
worry,
may now
guys.
go off.
I
Alright.
got this.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Disappeared.
Bamf it.
Try to bamf it.
Be gone.
Okay, so
Well, we'll
you
see.
were holding your action.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
I
Is
was.
anyone else holding an action?
I was, but I can't reach it.
Why are we bamfing it?
Okay.
I'm saving.
Because then we have another round to plan. We know it's gonna come back up.
Yeah.
So we'll have a,
And then
we'll
it-
have a
We've
surprise
been planning
round.
for an hour
Yeah,
during
we'll
our
have a
short rest.
surprise round now.
Go ahead and make your attack.
We would all get the surprise round then.
Oh wait, wrong one.
It comes back and it doesn't act.
So this is Rubius
No,
moving.
it comes
Okay,
back
it's
at
a
the end of his
25 to
turn.
hit.
True.
25
Correct.
hits.
And now I can
Go
cast
ahead
something
and
over
roll
the-
your damage. As
Okay,
your bolt
whatever.
flies forth from your heavy crossbow. Make sure you're rolling the heavy crossbow damage.
Yep.
Piercing through the armor plate,
8 damage.
doing 8 damage. And are you
rolled that?
using a...
Not yet.
Not using it. All right. You have one more attack.
But is this past 30 feet, right?
This
so,
is another heavy crossbow attack. Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, he didn't use it?
He gets 2 attacks in
Oh.
a
Not yet. 24.
24 also hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That one is going to be 7.
7. Very good. Are you
Are you doing it
using
now?
a...
Yeah, I'll use one.
Okay.
Please. Please
I'm
thank
going to roll. What am I rolling?
You have to roll a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
Hey, can you use one of those dice you threw into the pit?
No, I cannot.
We all
So this creature rolls the charisma.
See how charismatic
That
you
is
are,
a 21
beast.
on the die. Well, 19 on the die plus 2.
It was cocked, I think.
That is resisted.
You heard that?
All
Still
right.
takes 2d6 force damage, though.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Let's find out. That is going to do another 11 points of damage.
Okay, very good. And so as the 2 bolts
How many do we have?
pierce through its armor,
We need to take
you utter your incantation, and it resists the banishment effect of the arrow, but the psychic residual effect of it still does its damage. It is now Marishka's turn at the top of the round.
Oh, period. 2d6 force damage on a hit.
So it's still there. Okay.
It is still there.
I am going to
Hey,
Cast-
disregard that 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm not level 18 yet.
That's true.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
I'm almost there.
you're almost
10
halfway.
away.
That'd be a
Think about how
super
smart I'll
shot.
be then.
Probably as smart as you are now.
I'm gonna twin
Where's the
chromatic orb at
Yeah.
the 2nd level,
Okay, very good.
Sorry.
Second level
and I'm gonna
chromatic
use one of my
orb,
advantages.
Do it next time.
and you're using your advantages. So
One of them.
I
One
shouldn't
of them.
have said it.
okay, roll your first attack with advantage. What
Natural 20.
what? Very good. What element are you using?
No, we didn't.
But-
Fire, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, use fire on the water monster.
It doesn't resist.
Yeah, she's got the.
I know, it's just
And I
funny.
critted it, so
It's just funny.
that's the first one.
Just funny, dang it.
And then the second one is a 22 to hit as well.
They both hit. So roll all of your damage at second level.
Yeah. So I get to. I critted on the first one, so I get to do.
Double it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you double your damage die.
Nice.
So you double all your damage die and then add in your
Right. Okay.
the base
Hold on.
the baseline.
No, I'm just calculating here. I gotta take notes. Hold on, because I might have changes.
So as the 2 chromatic orbs shoot forth with the fiery essence protruding out of your very soul, the red scales and the golden
time?
scales that adorn your body kind of flaming with an intensity of their own. The first orb lashes out and
then I
hits
click
the exposed midsection of the creature as it's completely unaware. The second smashes into the back of its head as its flesh is burned away. It seeks to resist, but its demonic resistance is no match for your elemental
Holy cow.
adeptedness. And you blaze through its hide, doing how much damage? As I stalled as long as I can.
76 points!
With the
76
Wait, what?
points!
okay.
Yes!
As Marisha cackles in glee as she
Settle down, champ.
burns
no.
the creature. 76. Okay, that's really good. That's really good.
That is really good.
I twinned and critted and I got to add. Yes. I love life. What's a +5? Yeah.
Okay, so you crush this thing, and it begins to just writhe in pain as its flesh is
I am
being
cackling.
baked off of it by your.
Hey, can I twin and bonus and quicken in the same round, or can I only use one? In the
No,
same go?
because it's a
Okay.
bonus action to
Gotcha.
twin.
Read is a sin.
I'm already being generous.
I know,
with
I
how
know.
you did work.
Just wanted to
Because
know.
technically you're supposed to target 2 different creatures.
Gotcha.
I'm allowing you to target the
Head
same
and the
creature.
tail.
What? Yeah, head
Yeah.
and tail. Very good. Ray, you are up as you see the creature emerge and Marishka blast it with her fire.
Oh, let me get in here! As she goes into a rage.
It's an interesting way to rage.
I want to hit it too!
I want some of that.
Alright, can she go on actually to the right side? Because she knows JB is going to try to pull it my right.
Oh, to give it space to be pulled.
Here
Yeah,
or over
'cause-
here?
No, other way.
So,
Yeah, because
Okay.
I know JB's
so
going to try
east.
to pull
East
it.
and west.
I'm gonna try
Oh,
to
okay.
get it
I
in
thought it
between-
was backwards
in
for you.
Yeah,
between
so.
yeah.
all of us so we can all make out.
Alright, I'm going to recklessly attack it.
Try to get it
21.
21 hits.
after it does its breath weapon.
You don't have it?
12 points.
Doesn't work that way. 12?
Mhm.
Okay, very good.
What about the wreck this thing?
Second one's an 18.
18 does not hit
shrimp
as the
kebabs.
first hammer arc comes through and smashes it right below one of its arms that are extended as it continues to thrash about from the fire. The second swing comes down and you impact on the scales and don't do the same weight of damage in your blow. Are you staying there?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Bart, you are up.
All right, he's got both swords out, and Bart is going to do something he hasn't done yet, and he's going to hit them together and get some vibration on the sword, and he's going to run out 10 feet? How far?
10,
Is
15.
it large?
It's 10 feet to get to it, yep.
Okay, so I'm going to run out 10 feet, and he cast...
You're like up to your ankles in water.
No, I'm not. I'm walking on it. So he cast Booming Blade by hitting it together,
Yep.
and he's also going to get sneak attack with all this nonsense.
So make sure you hit
If he
first.
hits. Don't you?
That'd be amazing if he missed.
Do you have any advantages?
I do.
Are
You know what?
Are you using it or not?
I'm going to.
Okay, so use your advantage. You
The
got.
Ivory Crest is the one that's booming.
Yes, it is.
Give him disadvantage.
Oh, first one's a 26. Let's see if I crit. I do not. So 25, 26.
26 hits. Go ahead and roll all of those dice with the crit damage, the booming blade damage.
He didn't crit.
I mean,
I'm sorry, with the
I'm-
sneak attack
I'd
damage, the
do it.
booming blade damage, etc.
We'll take it, but
so 2 damage for the Booming Blade. And then 8 damage for the crest. And now, doop-a-doo, where is it? The heck is it? It's 46. Ooh, that's good.
oh, yeah.
11, 16, 17 damage on sneak attack.
Okay.
27. And then with my bonus action,
Yeah.
whoops, I am going to stab it again.
Okay.
This time
Nice.
with
With your
my
precious? You still don't want to use the right name?
No, 27.
27 hits.
It takes 9 more damage,
Very good.
and then I Nick Miller backpedal my other 20 feet, and then right there.
Right past me, thanks.
No, you want to be
Okay.
5 feet up closer.
for an up attack when I pull him and then he runs away.
Okay.
5 feet up close.
Sure.
You're staying 5 feet up.
meta.
Okay. The boss is now up.
Legendary action, kill everybody.
Pretty much.
It's a breath attack.
Oh yeah.
Having just been smashed by Marishka and Oliver, having Ray in its face, it is going to take an advantaged attack because you recklessly attacked against Ray.
But I have my cloak.
So it's offset. Very good.
Nice. Gosh, it's so broken.
That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay.
That's the first attack. The second is now with advantage because the cloak is no longer active. That is a natural 20 to hit.
Oh, no!
And the third one
Oh,
also
gosh.
with advantage as he bites you.
They giveth and taketh away.
It's a
the
19
crits.
to hit.
A hit.
All three.
Okay, so you
Oh,
take
shoot.
You're raging though, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
you
So
take
cut it in
80
half.
points of damage. That is halved to 40.
Okay.
As
okay.
the claws
Okay.
are bound around you, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check to resist the grapple, whichever you care to do.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay, that's wise.
Yes.
26.
Oh my gosh.
27.
Yes!
Ah!
So close.
As it tries to rip you down into the depths, as it dives beneath the waves.
Opportunity attack.
You have an opportunity attack.
Is that a straight roll or do I get to roll advantage?
It's a
Did
straight
it?
roll.
It moved.
It moved.
2d8 for booming
Yep.
blade.
I wouldn't hit it. I rolled a 4 on the die.
Okay.
2d8.
And it seems, Bart, to take the full thunder damage of your attack.
Do
It takes
thunder,
another 12
guys.
damage.
Okay, very good. It is
Yeah.
it is below the waves. You don't see it anywhere.
It went down.
We don't see it.
It is below the waves. You don't see it anywhere. JB, you're up.
Go get after it.
Well, we knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's also Marishka laughing on the cliff, by the way.
I will not hold a spell because I only have one left.
Okay. Morthos.
Morthos will repeat what they did before. He'll take Sola back out, put her out there, and use his Shape Water spell to splash it around.
Okay.
See if it's stupid and falls for it again.
Sure.
Rubius.
I don't see it. Do I?
You do not.
I don't see any bubbles.
Roll a perception check.
With your binoculars, advantage.
All right.
Use your elvish eyes.
What do your elf eyes see? That's
Talking to
15.
yourself.
15. No bubbles.
Not a lot.
You didn't roll twice.
Do I get to?
Oh, I was joking.
Advantage. I got it before.
I'm giving you to this as kind of like a free
I didn't see anything.
action.
So I'm just holding my action. When it pops its head up, I'm gonna shoot it.
Very good.
Well done.
Killian.
I cast Moonbeam on top of Sola.
Okay. Moonbeam on top of Sola.
Right next to Sola.
Get her the F out of there. I don't want her.
Right next to Sola.
I don't like the energy she's giving off.
So,
wanna
like,
Bathe it
here?
in radiant.
Yeah, I mean like right next to her.
Okay, so from the clouds, a gap emerges in the storm, and the moon shines forth its light, which begins to irradiate the water next to Sola.
Quick question, DM.
Yes, sir?
Did I get the feeling that the radiant damage from Ivory Crest did more damage than normal?
Roll a insight check.
9.
Couldn't tell.
Okay. Sounds good.
It is now.
You're playing with house money.
Yeah, right.
Killian, you're staying put there.
Yep.
Okay, Marishka,
Do I see any bubbles in the water?
roll a perception check.
I'm not good at that, but I always try. You gotta admire the
Good.
spirit.
You'll get lucky sometimes,
11.
but not this time.
It giveth and taketh away.
That's
on the
right.
dice.
Yeah, 73 damage over there.
Yeah. So I don't see it, so
40.
I think it was
I'm just
76.
waiting to see when it comes back up.
Okay. So are you
No,
holding any
but
actions?
She did.
Holding a spell, how does that mechanically? It burns it.
If you cast a leveled spell, it burns the spell, and you hold it until your next go. You are concentrating on it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No, hold anything. No.
Nothing? Okay. The end of Marishka's turn, there is a gush of water as the creature erupts up into the air
Oh
out of the
boy.
water, and a breath weapon extends forth towards Marishka.
You're effed.
Marishka.
You are effed in the
I
A.
didn't think I could do that.
Marishka, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no!
Sometimes when we touch.
Oh, yeah, this is not good.
The honesty is too
Wow.
much.
What is it? No!
Can't do anything.
Okay.
9.
The breath weapon extends forth as this black acidic water shoots forth directly towards you, wraps around you, and pulls you off of the cliff. It goes diving back into the water
you need
as
to
Marishka
cackle.
free falls, and it just
Well,
laughs
I'm
at you under the
free.
water.
All right, fine.
It does 76 points of damage.
Are you for real?
I would believe
You
it.
take 22 points of acid damage
Oy.
from the whip. You fall prone.
I didn't
You
think
have
it was
water
gonna
walk upon
freaking-
you.
Yeah.
You've also fallen 50 feet through the air. So you do 5d6 worth of damage,
That's it.
which I rolled like crap. You're lucky. You take 11 points of
Holy
bludgeoning
cow.
damage.
That went away. I didn't
took
think
a
it
little
would.
time.
You are
Off the
prone
cliff.
on the water.
Oh, I'm gonna use my Don't take the full 11.
Don't sink, Peter.
Take
Have
only
faith.
six.
What's the distance on that?
Oh fudge! I just added it. Add it back.
Why you gotta play? Actually, wait. I don't think there is distance on that thing
I'm just confirming.
because we had that
Yeah.
in the
Oh
ship.
no, no, within 30 feet.
Yep, so she's beyond where you are.
Never mind.
Okay.
What was
I
the other
saved
thing then?
Thundershock.
She
I could see.
she is on the
See within
ground.
30
It is
feet.
now Ray's turn. Well, she's on the water. You were holding an action.
I was
You
holding
got
an action to
so
shoot
you
it.
go ahead and take your shot.
Damn you!
So this thing pirouetted out of.
That
Oh, it's
would
a 14!
that would help.
14 does
Jumped
not
and
hit.
Shot and
Oh.
fell back in.
Does it
Right.
hit Marishka? So I can banish her.
I have thunders.
When you hold it, does he get his multi-attack when you're holding that
Yeah.
action?
So you get your
Oh,
second attack.
okay, I get
Yeah.
another one. I get another one. Bless you. 25 to hit.
25 hits. Roll your damage.
Banish
and
that
tell
beach.
me if you
Da-
are using
Damage is 15.
That's much
And
better.
I am using my banishing arrow.
Okay, I am rolling a charisma save.
Do we have a disadvantage?
Do you have any disadvantages?
I don't believe.
Yeah, you
I-
have two.
Two. We
You
gotta
have
save
two.
one though.
Do we want to use
Just,
no?
just point of
Yeah.
point of reference. If this would
Two.
succeed, would that negate what you just did to Marishka? Because he
Yes.
was holding an action.
It would happen before.
I say we use it.
It's only a +2 though. Metagaming again on the charisma. It
What am
rolled
I
a
doing?
19. He rolled a 21 on the die.
Yeah,
Means he
right.
rolled a 19.
What am I
so-
doing?
What do we do?
Make a choice, or I'm just rolling.
Two.
We
I
have
say we
two.
use
Let's
it.
use
Alright,
one.
I'm rolling with disadvantage. Disadvantage used. Ooh, that's a 2.
So
4.
he is banished.
Okay, yeah, you're banished.
No, he legendarily resists.
Yes, he does.
No!
And
Oh, that's
takes
fine.
the
He
damage.
burned it.
Be gone!
takes the damage.
Well, you're not level
plus your-
18.
There's a
Damn you!
as you think it should have worked, the creature shakes its head, and
No,
the gout of
That's good, you burned
water
resistance.
and acid still wraps around your friend across the way and pulls her to her
Well, I
soon-to-be
tried.
death below.
Well,
All right.
I tried.
You can't win them all.
Ray, it is your turn.
Is the creature above water or back under?
You don't see the creature, but you see Marishka.
Going like this.
It's like Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber when he runs off the tarmac.
She's gonna
Because I have
Kinda
water walking.
jump and make some more splashes where she is, and then she's gonna head back to the shore.
You're gonna head back to the shore.
Back to the shore.
Okay.
Yep. Because I know Marishka can. I've seen her abilities of
Getting away.
getting away, and I don't want to get that far away.
That's-
from
Marishka
anyone
thinks
else.
to herself, why did I give her the cloak?
That's
Why
true.
did I give anyone the cloak? This is what happens when you try to be nice.
This is what happens when you
All right,
stoke
all
the
done?
DM's anger.
I guess so. Damn.
Oh no, she's
I
gonna.
told you this was an intelligent creature.
She's gonna strike the ground really angrily
Okay,
and attack it.
Bart, you are up. Boss is on deck.
Yep. I think. Can I traverse? How high is the ship in the water again? The
15 feet at the
Yep, how
at the 4.
how about to where it's in the water?
It's it's in level
I
with
guess
the water.
I guess that would be
Yeah.
it, right? It's in
Maybe
the water.
like an inch or two above
Yeah,
the water.
I want to be there.
Depending on where the
That's where I want
waves
to be.
are.
So I want to be in like the middle of the ship. I want to try to get up there.
Okay, you would use your movement and dash, so you'd either have a bonus action or an action to be like right before the broken mast.
Yeah, right there. I'm gonna. I'm
Dude,
going
it's
to hold a. I'm gonna hold a crossbow shot.
Wait, it's my turn. Wait, it went.
On a legendary action.
Legendary action.
Yeah,
It's
I'm.
now
So
has
it's
its
now
turn.
its turn.
Oh, I
couldn't-
wasn't afraid. Now I am. It's your turn. I was like, merge.
Did
Everybody
Marishka get her turn
merge.
though?
No.
Oh,
Because I went and cast Moonbeam. Its legendary action happened right after that, so Marishka still should get a turn.
no, she did not hold an action. That was her turn. And then it went after that.
No.
She specifically
It went
said
after.
she was not holding anything.
Yeah.
That was her
When
turn.
it done thing.
So
anyway.
I am.
I couldn't get.
I'm
Dude,
gonna
Yeah, she
hold
did.
void bolt from there
Holding void
when I
bolt.
see it.
All right, very good.
God.
It is now the boss's turn as it emerges out of the water and begins to eviscerate Marishka.
Unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Jeez, I'm nervous.
You should
I'm very nervous.
6.
be. 6.
Yeah,
Okay. 6
I
damage.
mean, that's all I could do.
Right, first attack against a prone Marishka with advantage because you are prone.
Did I hit it or no?
I didn't.
What?
Did I hit? Was I hit it? Oh, I didn't hit it on my
You
turn.
didn't.
Never mind.
You ran to shore.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Couldn't reach it.
Couldn't reach it.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, you were here.
We didn't
No,
think
I was.
You were like
we
right
didn't
around
know
here.
the
So.
breath weapon did.
Dude, I didn't.
Yeah,
think
we
it
didn't
was
think that
gonna-
he would be able to get her on
see
top
it.
of a 50-foot cliff.
Okay, advantage shot number 1.
Well, we have to take a disadvantage on one of these.
That is a natural 20.
Now she's dead.
So that's 40 points of damage.
I'm
Okay.
down. I'm down.
Unconscious.
Yeah, with
attacks.
Okay,
Two death
attack
hits.
number 2.
Did we use a disadvantage?
I'm
gonna be a
rolling with
death
advantage.
All right, time out. So, if he hits, this counts as 2 because it's a melee attack, right?
Yeah, so it would be 2 death fails, and then he has 1 more attack.
It doesn't even matter. The odds aren't.
The odds
The odds are not.
She's dead.
You can try to even it out. You have a high AC.
If you die, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I feel like I'm in shock. What the heck?
Are you even? You have one advantage.
Yeah, use it. Use it on this one. That's fine.
We have to.
Yeah.
If we don't, we'll regret it.
Yeah, use it.
We have to
so
give her a
roll
shot.
straight.
Okay, straight roll. That is a 15 to hit.
Go.
Fails. Last attack with advantage.
Crit.
That is a 5 and an 8. 17 to hit.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
So you are down. You have all of your life.
Legendary action. Fight
Yoink!
He takes you underwater and you drown. Like it's
No, the concentration from the water walking
Can
comes
you
from Killian.
Yeah.
Jerk.
It is now JB's turn as you all watch as Marishka just goes
Oh,
limp on the top of
man.
the water.
It's up in the water that we can see it, though, right?
It is out of the water over Marishka.
I'm gonna try to go save you.
You were supposed to die, not her.
But
I
next,
was on a 50-foot cliff.
I can't even do anything till next turn, so I'm gonna move
Yeah.
30 feet out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
30. You are, for frame of reference,
That's only 20 feet, by the way.
you are back here.
Right behind Morgul.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll give it to you. Yep. So that's actually here. Okay. So now you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away.
I'm 30 feet away?
You're 30, well, you're 35 feet away.
Well, see, then it does matter. I was standing directly behind Morthos.
Right, so right here in this spot.
Yes.
5,
Yep.
10,
Yep.
15,
Yep.
20,
Yep.
25,
Yep.
30. Okay, yep, I counted wrong. So you are now 30 feet away from it.
If I move him with this spell, you are released from the grapple.
She's not grappled.
Not anymore?
She's just dead.
She's just floating.
She's just on the top with the water walking effect active, preventing her body from slipping beneath the waves.
How many feet can you pull it? 15.
So just
Or I can push it.
just to ask then, the breath attack, what was the range on it then to pull me?
It was it has a 120 foot range.
It has 120
Yeah, it's probably
foot
between
range?
60 and 100 feet for what it can do.
Freaking cow.
Is anybody holding anything?
Nope.
I already used my hold.
My bow. But if I... Like, looking around the battle map here, if
Yep.
I pull it closer, does it look like it's closer for people to it?
It's closer for me. I could get a sneak
It looks
attack.
like
in.
more people would be able to get up to it in melee.
Gotta
And-
kill it. We have to kill it in one round.
Well, then we've got to use
I'm
the
gonna
heroic.
pulse wave it.
Okay, are you using a heroic action?
Where are I can't see where we are.
Morthos, Rubius, and Killian.
What's the range on your?
120.
Now, how far can you move
it.
your moon?
Within the 1 point range, I think. Hold on.
No, once you cast it, there's a limit on how far you can move it. If you pull it closer
60
to him,
60
I think
feet.
then he can. It's
Yeah.
within
60
moonbeam.
feet.
We're gonna heroically act.
Why
It
not?
already is.
Okay, so you have JB, Morthos, and Rubius, and Killian all going at the same time as JB reaches
I
up
can already reach it.
and
Doesn't matter, he's
activates
off the
his
grid.
necklace.
If somebody can get us a disadvantage right now, it
He
would
does have
be.
one more, doesn't
No,
he?
they've all been used up.
We just use it for you.
They
Thanks, guys.
there's a pulse of energy that goes forth, and time seems to slow around the four of you as the necklace makes you move faster than you otherwise would within this time, as the whole world is like, you see the rain kind of falling around
Did you crit?
Twice.
Holy sh!
Please. That would be nice. At
What
least.
do we do for a
So
save?
he's upcasting.
You have
Well,
to, you
I
have
would
to have
say this
better than
only works
60%
if
hit
he
rate.
works, because I'm not. I can't get in range unless he pulls it.
We got disadvantage. All right,
my
disadvantage
first
on your.
attack-
Wait, hold on.
That's fine. Hold on.
Hold on, so
Disadvantage on your con
we
save.
still go in order. Thank you for whoever is cheering.
That's 2 disadvantages, right?
He gave 2. Yeah, he gave 1,000. That's
Okay,
2.
that's
No,
gonna
it's
help.
4. We lowered the disadvantage
did.
to 250.
It's 4.
P-Farce, don't you dare. We're already disadvantaged.
Come on, P-Farce, give me some balance, brother. I
don't
got
wanna
nothing.
die.
Disadvantage on your con save. Go.
I've done so much
Con
art for
save.
this character.
I have an
Immediately.
advantage left.
Go,
that is
hurry.
left over.
Disadvantage.
I'm using my
That's rude.
advantage.
Fine.
Yes,
That's
a
just
straight
rude.
roll.
I'm gonna even it out to a straight roll. I have no more advantages left.
Yeah, that was rude.
Pretty good.
That is a 9 plus
Oh gosh. Oh, that's good news.
5 is 14.
Oh, that's
Fails. Yay.
Fails.
that's a high con.
What do I do? What
so
does
that
my damage?
what
Doesn't matter.
we're gonna do? Don't calculate. That counts as a success because he did not. He
He failed.
Yes.
failed.
Another success.
So he will be pulled 15 feet towards me. So technically 2 things happened. He took damage.
Legendary action, I think.
I'm gonna use
resistant.
legendary resistance.
Holy!
How many of those
You
do you have?
mother!
To be pulled?
To resist the
That's
spell.
totally meta.
That's what it would do.
I'll tell you what. I will roll a dice. That is
Give us all.
Matthew knowing the situation. I will roll a d20. I'm
well,
gonna
me
roll.
pulling him
I'm
is
gonna roll
also
it on
me knowing
camera.
the situation.
Odds or evens?
12.
Odds I am
The DC's
resisting.
12.
Odds I am resisting. Evens I am letting it
Flip a
go.
quarter.
Yeah! He's letting it go.
I am pulled 30 feet.
Yeah!
It's 30 feet.
15.
15 feet. So it's here.
Do I get an opportunity to
15 feet.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yep.
It is.
Another
Here.
disadvantage.
So you
Thanks.
still have you
Thanks,
didn't use the
Skivvy.
legendary reaction.
I did not. I still legendary
I'm
resistance.
still counting.
That was big. That was big. All right. So that's a success on JB. That's
Well, you just have to
Morthos.
move forward. That's all.
How are
Morthos
you?
is-
You go
The
5,
30 feet? I
10,
can only move 30 feet.
15, 20.
Yep.
How far can you
25,
go?
You're right there.
25. Yep. She's 30 feet away from you, but you get your attacks
Yep,
before she disappears.
Correct. So I had 3 attacks. One failed, and I had 2 crits.
Okay. So that's 3. That's a 75% success rate right now. Remember
Yep.
your attacks.
Okay.
Rubius.
26 and a 25.
Oh, so
They
it
both-
doesn't matter.
We got it.
So it doesn't
They
even matter.
both hit.
We got
It
it.
doesn't even matter.
All right. That is a 5 out of 6 success rate. And Killian,
Don't fail.
what are you doing?
And my moonbeam would.
You move your moonbeam.
Oh, I was gonna say don't do damage, just heal somebody.
Well, you move your
No, I don't
moonbeam.
think
It
it's
needs
gotta
to
be damage. I don't think
needs
it does damage.
to
It's a con
roll
save.
to resist.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
is
does
Whoa,
Disadvantage?
Disadvantage on his resistance.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay. I'm using
Yeah.
it. That was a success. That has now. It's still a success. It was a 14 and 18, so it's a
19.
19.
So it's
Yep.
Success.
So that counts as a failure.
But I still get to do the.
But so that was
5 out of 7.
5 out of 7, which is
above
greater than
60.
60%.
Yes.
So you
We all get.
all of your damage
71.4.
all of your damage goes to a dice higher than what it otherwise would be. The dice are still doubled for you both times.
And I still
Wait,
get
if it's
to.
a D10,
I still get
what
to
is
roll.
that then?
The D10 goes to a
Yeah, you still
D12.
get the dice higher.
When you crit,
I still get to roll
your
damage then.
plus for your damage, does that double?
The-
That's
that's
right.
what stays the
Okay,
same.
yep.
All
So,
dice are doubled.
Because he's a part of the 60, even though he failed, he gets to up.
I get to roll damage
Correct.
still.
Yep.
3d12.
That was your bonus action to move that,
Oh yeah.
right?
Cool.
Do you have an action you're trying to do to attack and hit?
Oh yeah. Well, don't miss and bring it below.
Bonus action.
Misty step.
No, you had to go. You did the
Move
bonus
forward
action
and
to
heal
move it.
Marishka.
It's a bonus action to move it, so you don't have a bonus action. You have an action.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
Somebody heal her. Yeah, move 30 feet and then do cure
I
wounds.
can't.
He
all
doesn't-
my healings are bonus
Everything's a
actions.
bonus action.
Cure wounds is not a bonus action.
I don't have.
He
It
doesn't
is
have cure
wounds.
wounds.
Bo-
Sassy
heal-
pants.
Healing
You're
word.
a
Healing
druid?
word.
It's a bonus
You
action.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Yeah.
I don't
healing
have
word.
Misty Step, and our healing druid
healings.
doesn't have cure wounds. Okay, I got it. Understood.
Druids don't have cure wounds.
You should have picked it up with Magic Initiate. How about that, slacker?
Even if I Misty Step, I couldn't get to her.
Okay, what am I doing? Rolling
Right? How
with
far
the
away?
D8s?
How far away? Is
So whatever your damage normally would have been,
Mm.
it's one die higher,
Got it.
and then all the same.
You did 23?
What are we doing, Killian? You still have your action.
All the same. What?
I'm trying to.
Are you gonna make
how,
an attack on the creature?
No.
You can throw your clubberang at it.
Nope.
From what you normally do.
No.
Well,
What's
wait.
5 out of 9? What's 5 out of 9?
8? It'd be
5 out of 8.
5 out of
You
8.
still win. It's 63%. Do it.
I can't even think right now. I hope you guys
You
are
don't have to
thinking
think.
good.
You're dead.
Can
know.
it wouldn't dissipate my moonbeam, right?
No, it's
Okay.
it's your
You're not
action.
trying to trick him that way. You're just trying to see if the math would work, which it doesn't.
Which
so
it
this
doesn't, so we're
okay.
okay.
Yeah, throw your
yeah,
freaking
I'm gonna,
shillelagh.
I'm gonna.
I did
I'm
40.
gonna throw.
Is it within?
strong.
You're within
40
60
damage?
feet.
I think
Yeah.
so.
That's all.
I did 23.
I think I did the math.
30,
40,
35,
31.
40, 45, 50. I have them at 50 to
Yeah,
55.
you got it.
All right,
I think
so
so.
I automatically just get to roll that damage, right?
No,
Well,
you
you
gotta
gotta
hit it.
hit.
You gotta
Okay.
roll to hit.
Okay.
Your
I get-
your clubberang.
Yeah.
So it uses your wisdom.
13.
So he
13
misses on the
misses. All right.
shillelagh.
So what is everyone's upcast
Start with him.
damage?
Let's go.
31.
31. Okay.
23.
Hold on. I gotta do all the calculations. All right. And Rubius,
23.
23. Okay.
J Biscuit.
JB,
40 force damage.
40 force. Your damage was just
It's magical, but
it's
yeah.
magical. Yours is magical because
Magical.
of your ring.
Yes.
Yours is, you said 40
40 force. Yep.
40 force damage.
44.
Okay. And what was your moonbeam? That
20, 27.
27 halved down to 13.
And a half.
Radiant damage.
13 radiant.
That's
Okay.
like 100 damage.
That was
The
fair.
damage all unites in unison and explodes as the moonbeam shines forth, melting its flesh away as the bolts from a distance pierce into its chest. It is railing from side to side, trying to avoid the radiant light as JB just pulls its entire massive 30-foot-long body through the waves directly towards him as all of this just kind of ignites upon him scales are falling off. There is a massive wound through its midsection where the chromatic orbs have melted its flesh away, and the massive armor plating is just falling into the water as if it's been filleted in a point. It is hurt. It is still alive, and it is now Marishka for a death save.
Can I use advantages on that?
Yes.
Okay, I have one, so I'm gonna do that.
Moonbeam is an action to move, just from here on out. I missed the. It's
But
not the
he
retcon
missed the
anything.
action, so
Yeah,
it didn't
so-
matter. Thank you,
First one
Chef.
is a
Or
16.
D&D, sorry.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Second one is a 17.
Okay, that's a success. It is now Ray's turn.
All right.
You can
She will
You're
run
stable.
up as far as she
Zero.
can.
Okay, you have
45.
If you roll a 20, you get 1 HP. You roll a 2,
you get right next to it.
Sola get
We gotta put this
Sentinel
thing
on
down.
that?
Sola disappeared because she was more than 30 feet away.
But does she
I'll
get
do
the
the
Does she
sentinel?
get Sentinel on that or no? On the
Because she
attack?
hit.
It's when it tries to move away.
So it wouldn't because
Just
she's already
for
gone. Okay.
it's already passed. I didn't say it. It's
What?
alright. I said. I mean, if I would have moved 10 feet, would that would have kept me within 30 feet of her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I would have done
I
that.
thought you
if-
were. I thought you were gonna do that.
I would have. But I mean,
Yeah,
if you don't
that's
want to
fine.
give it to me, I understand.
No, there was a
it,
lot
'cause
going
there
on. I
was-
understand. That's fine.
So gracious.
There was all the rolling and damage, and was there anyone else who cared to move in their
How
turn?
do I have
Wait, I
an
should still have
advantage
one
still?
advantage left.
How?
Uh,
I've used a lot.
how far away am I from
You're about 50.
Homegirl? No, Homegirl.
Oh,
Homegirl.
45. Oh, her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
70. It looks
that's a
like?
good
5,
good
10.
good chunk of distance.
75.
You are 75 feet away. 75 feet away.
I moved 15 feet up.
Give me a word.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Druids don't get slots back like that. Wizards
Okay.
only
It
wizards.
is so. The chat gave you that moonbeam slot, right?
What's that?
That chat gave you that moonbeam slot.
Give it to him.
No, they gave him
the-
one.
Oh,
that-
gave you
yeah.
the pool slot. See,
Yeah.
chat's
The chat.
Chat's doing work. Well done. You are changing this battle. Ray, go ahead.
All right. Recklessly attack. $22.
That hits.
Ooh. 19 damage.
19 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
12 on the dice.
Okay, that's good.
That's 17 plus 8, so that should hit.
That also hits.
You're living Steve's dream.
You are living my dream.
15.
15 damage.
Advantage to Marishka.
Woo! Okay. Are you staying there?
You're
Yes.
gonna live.
Okay, at the end of that turn, you watch as the creature raises its arm, both arms, and the black ichor emerges out of the waves and seeks to latch on to everyone in the water, including Marishka.
Son of a.
I need everyone in the water to make a athletics. It's a strength save.
Everyone, like no matter distance, like everyone.
Everyone in the
if you're in the water.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have an advantage?
Do I make
I do.
TPK.
I
Do you want to use
What?
it here?
I do wanna
You
use it.
automatically fail.
cool?
That is 2 fails for you.
Oh,
So she's got 2 fails, 1
She's
save.
got 2 death fails, 1 save.
That's not gonna be high enough. Though.
That's a good idea, Chef. We call them life saves instead of death saves to be more optimistic.
I used my advantage.
Okay, what'd you get?
14.
14. Morthos.
6.
JB.
9.
Oh wait, was it
Ray.
athletics?
It's athletics save.
So
It's a strength save.
Oh, it
strength
doesn't matter,
save.
yeah.
Strength
Strength
save.
save.
minus 2 regardless for me.
Ray?
10.
10.
crap.
Everyone
2 on the die.
everyone is pulled to the water. They are all knocked prone. Everyone fails.
And Marishka's still there.
Marishka is also prone on the water as the bands wrap around you, and you each take 15 points of acid damage as that eats into your skin. You already took your 2 death fails.
15?
Life fails.
Would mine be halved?
How's
You do not resist acid damage.
how's concentration work?
You have
10
to
or
roll
higher.
above a 10.
Okay, like 16.
Okay, you maintain your concentration.
Was that not on his turn?
What?
That was not on
That
his
was
turn?
his legendary, his lair action for this round. He has one each time, and he just used it.
One
All right.
each round?
One each.
He's a boss, baby.
He's
Yeah.
a boss.
Bart, what do we got? Your friends are all
Oh, jealous.
Well, not all.
pulled to the water.
You still have
Mariska
no
is
Fitnall's breath.
not looking good, though the creature is not next to him.
Okay,
Not next to her.
I'm gonna spin around and turn into a bird. I'm gonna hover along the ground 40 feet towards Mariska with my bonus action. I'm gonna then land onto the ground and do a mage tail and put my good berry into her mouth for a free action.
Can you do that all at the same?
Yes, I can.
In the same turn.
Mage tail's an action. That's a bonus action. I didn't use any of my movement yet.
Right. So, you can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't remember it. I thought that it was a bonus action to use the cloak and then a bonus action to actually appear in the space.
No, it automatically ends.
Can you read it for me, please?
Yeah. So I think it's going to be part of this bonus action. Yeah. So while wearing the coat, you can use a bonus action to expend one of its charges, which I would have 2 left. From your location under your control to scatter into the air. Each raven has an AC 12 1 hit point and can fly up to 40 feet as part of this bonus action without provoking opportunity attacks. The start of my next turn, so I can't do that. Start of the next turn. So doesn't matter. I'm gonna take my movement of 30 feet.
Okay. So
what-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep. I'm going to. Is she 30 feet away from me?
She is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. So that's my movement. I'm going to dash.
As a bonus action.
No, as a rogue. Gonna dash.
Right, as a bonus action.
Whatever. And then I'm going to action and mage tail and put it in her mouth.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and you
Mage. Now my action is the mage tail. to
mage
put
tail.
My,
You carry the good berry, and
So I
you
gotta what?
jam it into her mouth.
Yeah.
All right,
Now I'm gonna die.
Mariska,
Oh yeah.
you have 1 hit point, and you are conscious, though strapped to the sea.
At least you can see the end.
So are we? It is like actively grappling us.
Come on.
You are grappled in place to where you are.
That's terrible.
All right.
Yeah, it does.
She's at 1 HP.
It is now
It's turn.
the boss's
Con save.
turn. Con save. Am I rolling with disadvantage?
For what?
For his moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Am I rolling with
No.
disadvantage?
What? Don't we have like 4?
How many disadvantages do we have?
three
We have
so big.
4.
4.
Yeah,
It has
so
to
why
be an
not?
attack. Oh, we have 4.
4. Yeah,
Yeah.
use it.
I thought there was only 1 left.
Okay, that is a 17 and an 11 plus 5 is 16. So that succeeds then,
36.
half damage,
9.
9 points of damage. All right. As more flesh melts off of it, it looks around frantically, evaluating the situation.
Come get it. Come get it. You know what's up.
Don't bring it this way. Don't taunt it. It'll be standing right on me.
I'm so stressed.
It makes its first attack against Ray. She is prone, but she has her cloak, so it's a straight roll. That is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Damn.
Okay. That's 20 points of damage,
Of what
halved to
Oh my
10
god, how many points is that?
as it moves out of the moonbeam
Oh.
next to JB.
Oh,
Oh what?
1,000 temp hit points to Mariska.
What's that mean?
Okay, that means you have
Wait,
10, you have
10, right?
10 temporary hit points.
So you're sitting at 11.
Okay. There is an attack made against JB.
Opportunity attack?
You have an opportunity attack. It moved out of.
Would I as well?
moved.
If I'm
It's still
prone?
within. It's still next to you.
Oh, okay.
Will a 23 hit?
Yes.
Then it doesn't move.
Keeps it in place.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome.
That is huge.
That's massive.
It's so broken. I love it.
Sentinels.
So broken,
really
and
good
yet
feat.
we're looking pretty rough right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's only 7 damage.
Okay, 7 damage. Well then it takes 2 more attacks against Ray.
Still at
These-
disadvantage?
Now it's with advantage because her cloak is no longer
Do
active.
we want to
No
use a
longer active.
disadvantage here to?
We should use
Not
that.
on the barbarian. No.
Okay.
Is she still raging?
Advantage.
Her
First
god
one
is
is a
7%.
26 to hit,
I think
and
she's
now
at half
that's
health,
that's 20 more damage,
god-
half down to 10.
If she gets down to 1 health, that's she did good.
And the last
No, you're
one
right,
is
you're right.
another crit. So that's
Oh.
40 points of
That's not
damage,
20.
halved down to 20.
30.
She's down.
You fell?
She's down.
By
Okay.
2 points.
That's good though.
Okay.
No,
So
I
it is
had
stuck in
great.
place.
Any one of us getting hit.
Death Ray is now going to be making death saves as
Death save, Ray.
JB, you are grappled and prone on the ground. This is your turn.
Next turn.
Got nothing I can do except shoot it.
I will utilize my ability to. Oh, I'm gonna use that slot to.
I have a couple too. I'm not worried about you yet.
You're going first. Go. I'm going first. Not her. You're
I
going
guess
first,
I'll mind
so
sliver.
That's a cantrip.
Intelligence
Intelligence?
save.
You're
Yep.
not gonna use the potion.
17.
Fail.
Fail.
I'm gonna try to.
You subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw you make.
Okay. And the
And you
damage?
take 5 psychic damage.
Not bad. For Mind Sliver.
And then I will stand up. No,
you
I
are,
guess I
you
can't.
are
I'm
grappled and prone. So you
Wait,
are.
I have this cloak on.
Right.
Yeah, you do.
It's your action to break the grapple.
Well,
You would have advantage with that cloak.
Well, this all does damage, but he's not holding it.
Correct. All right. It is now Morthos' turn. You are grappled and prone.
Morthos is just going to stay there because Soul is still up and going to whack away.
Go for it.
First one misses with a 12. Second one's a 22.
Okay. Second one hits.
I did that already.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
He shot his load.
6. Very good.
I did that to save JB.
No, it
Gotcha.
All
was
right.
necessary.
Anything else you're doing?
He's a
Nope.
Rubius.
Punch
Staying
chump.
right there.
Instead of his 12.
Point it.
You listening to
Hashtag.
me? I was listening to him.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Make your attacks.
Oh, are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
Okay, first one's a 17.
Nope. As the
Damn it,
bolt,
Rubius!
the bolt ricochets and disappears as the energy dissipates off of its armor.
Second one's a natural 20 though.
That one hits.
That's awesome.
Attaboy.
That'll do.
As you pierce in the large gaping wound that has been burned into its flesh, you hit directly into it, and there's out the other side a explosion of
oh dang.
of ichor as its body is pierced through. Roll your damage.
Ooh.
That's
Nice.
That's 23 damage.
Good job,
23
man.
damage.
You're
Magic.
doing well tonight.
Yeah.
Okay,
About time.
It's still up!
it's
Dude, this is a boss.
Yeah.
still
It's,
up.
it's laughing at us.
No, it's
No, it's not laughing.
it's
It's
not
hurt.
looking
Hole punch
good.
through it.
It's not looking good. Killian, you are up.
I'm gonna kill Diddy.
Does it? Is it automatically
Shit.
on my?
Are you down? It's
Yeah.
probably gonna
Yeah,
be
hold on.
legendary action next.
Gotta get back around to the top.
Yeah, which is
We gotta
next.
kill it.
All right, so it's
Wait, we have
it's
a fireball?
still.
Huh?
Do you have a fireball on somebody?
No.
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Yeah.
He turns into a lion.
Well, I kind of do.
But no, for the
What do you mean?
I have Dragon's Breath.
Oh yeah, you're awake. If you don't die.
You are grappled and
You
prone.
don't die.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
That's.
legendary action.
I won't be for long. I'm trying to figure out.
You're
Oh,
misty
but it's a
stepping.
bonus. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, dude, it's tough. Lots of tough things happening. I can't believe we're all.
What do we got,
does,
Killian?
Does my
Come on.
moon? Does so? I'm like. Is my moonbeam? Is it an attack now because it's on my turn now? Does it have to make another?
On its turn, since it's already in there, on its turn is if it's still in the beam.
On its turn, so
on
it's
it-
not
yeah.
like twice.
If you would have moved the beam over it, then but
it
it's
would.
already in
Then
there.
it's already
so,
in it.
Hypothetically, could he move it off and move it back on?
no.
No, it's-
Good question.
okay. Then I will.
Don't see why not, but you know.
Off on, off on, off on.
Yeah, right.
You're dead.
Melt you!
I like it.
Gosh, I hate that all I have is bonus action healing. That's stupid.
Is it?
Um,
Raise down.
It is.
Yeah, but I'm still prone. That's fine. Can I tell that she's down? Can I tell that she's
You
been-
can see that all of your comrades on the water are roped
Comrades?
basically to this black ooze, and flat on the water.
Oh, yeah, are we all
Only
communists and
only
socialists
staying
together?
above the water because of water walking. Otherwise, they would have all been pulled under.
You're welcome.
If that's how it works, I'm glad it is. But yeah.
He said thank you.
No, I appreciate it.
What are we doing, Killian?
I'd rather be underwater.
I'm gonna. That would be stupid. I'm not gonna do that.
You're gonna call lightning on it?
No.
I missed!
I was gonna Misty Step up to it and Dragon's Breath it, but then I would be really close to it.
That will-
and it would
Yeah, it's an action in a. It'll be a
ac-
bonus
yeah,
action.
I
action.
could do that, but
You could angle it away.
Hey, give it a shot.
What are you doing?
You can Misty Step.
Mishka's
Give it a
insane.
Can I
shot.
get?
You can
Can I-
Misty Step stabilize.
You have 30 feet.
Yeah, that's
to
probably
do
what I
Misty
should
Step.
do.
Try to just stabilize her. That way she doesn't take automatic 2 fails when he legendary actions next turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Misty Step. Right next to
Misty
Ray.
Step right next to Ray.
Good berry in her face.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Pull.
You have 1 point of healing.
And
She's
now
back, man.
And now I will move my full movement to get as far away from the water as I can.
Okay.
Just 25.
As you move out of range, its tail lashes out at you.
I was in range there?
Yeah, you were 10 feet away from
Can it do that with Sentinel?
It can still make an opportunity attack, yeah.
Fair.
Yep.
Maybe.
I would go
don't know.
down.
I don't know the
towards
rules.
the beach.
Maybe.
You're going, right?
Yeah, I'm
so
not going towards a high wall.
5,
so.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Disadvantage because I hit it.
Yes. I don't have any advantages, do I?
Even from death.
No one
You are-
even. No one
Still
even.
No, because
protecting.
P-Farce is distracted.
Thankfully,
so, come
he's
on, let's
playing
go.
in his
Let's
own
go,
game.
let's go,
Keep
let's
going.
go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Natural 1.
Yes! Its
Oh.
tail falls off!
Hopefully it doesn't hit
It
one.
smacks
hits
itself in the
itself.
face. Yes.
Hopefully
Ooh,
doesn't
it
hit
kills
Sola.
itself and deprives any of us from the killing blow.
That would be.
Aw,
I would
that would
take it.
suck.
It loses its legendary
I don't want it.
action.
I don't want it.
It
Don't,
loses
don't
2 of
kill
its legendary
itself.
resistances.
It pulls a muscle.
And brings Sola
I have to
down.
roll a Constitution save.
Oh.
And it drowns.
I forgot I can breathe underwater.
It's because it ate.
It passes.
It ate a person 45 minutes
What
before
would
it went
happen if
swimming.
it fails?
The worst
Huh?
crime ever.
What happens when it fails?
It would have to. Any tail attack would be with disadvantage.
Okay.
It is now
Top of the order.
Marishka's turn.
If I
You
thunder.
are grappled and prone.
Yeah, if I thunder step away, am I gonna hit Ollie or Bart?
What's the range on
10 feet.
Thunderstep? Nope, he's out of the range.
I'm 20 feet away from you.
I'm chilling. Try to
Okay.
run away from it. It's going to a legendary act.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Get the hell
I'm
out
gonna
of
thunder
here.
step. I am thunder stepping out of there,
Leave.
To where?
which is 90 feet.
Yep.
The cliffs didn't help me last
You
time.
go back up to the cliff?
No, I said they didn't help me last time. Can I make it to the shore?
You have
Yes.
120 feet. Yeah, that's
You
75.
could go
as far
up
away
to
as
All
you
the
can.
way far.
I'd
That's
sprint.
fine.
Which is going to make it
I'm
even
outta
better
here.
when
Okay.
it jumps up and drags you back in.
jump out towards you and pull you
Well,
towards you.
can I change
Get
the angle
over
of where I
here.
landed?
Where would you want to land?
Is there any angle that gets me like behind partial cover or anything? Because I see some debris and.
This is all you're getting up on the bluff, so this goes
Oh,
up.
it is.
Yeah, this is up.
But it didn't see me do the thunder step, so it didn't see me disappear or anything.
It heard thunder.
This storm out! It's storming!
It is storming. Where we go, Marishka?
We'll go there.
You can move
There?
now.
All right.
You can move now.
Yeah, and
Now
then I
movement.
still have movement.
Keep running.
Yeah, I'm moving further out of.
No!
You keep moving south.
Well, I can't see what's
Just a
southerly
harpy
behind
nest.
me.
Far, far
That's about
away.
to come after you.
Oh, shut up. I hate you.
There's a harpy?
Yeah, a lone harpy.
That will charm
There
all of
probably
you
is.
except for me.
The
and
second-
then
the
I have
second
resistance against being
matron-
charmed.
Turns out
Can
they were
you
lovers.
can you get me?
The patron.
No, the matron.
There you
They
go.
were lesbian harpies.
Yes, they were. For sure.
Thespians? They were thespians?
They were acting lesbian harpies. She was out doing a job. She comes back going, "What the hell happened to my house?" Simply Safe didn't tell her. Now she kills everyone.
I am going to.
Wow.
I'm
Whoever
going
wrote that
to-
story was on shrooms.
Brought to you by the
Jake.
Actors Guild.
Where are you running to, Marishka?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I would have wanted the thunder step to be quickened so that I can do firebolt after, but we can just say I quicken the firebolt. It doesn't matter. It's
Sure.
just a resource.
Make your firebolt attack.
And I want to use one of my advantages on that.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it's a good thing I used the advantage on that.
Was that a 1?
No, it was a 10. 26 to hit.
Boom.
Hits.
That is going to be 19 points of damage. And then I am backing out of range with the rest of my movement.
The firebolt impacts, burns through a portion of its rib cage. You see the white kind of exposed lungs within its rib cage that just kind of goes down its body. It is
Backing up.
looking very rough.
Backing up.
And it kind of looks at you.
No, I'm backing up.
Looks out at all of your friends and pulls down once more. Everyone, please roll a strength save on the water.
Evasion.
Which now includes Oliver. Strength save. If you are already grappled and prone, you roll with disadvantage.
Dang it, I rolled a crit.
Oh.
I have to do
Oh, son of a gun, I passed!
No, now I have to do disadvantage.
What is it, a strength?
Huh? A strength save.
Sure it's not dex for me?
Sure.
Do you have any bonuses?
I rolled a 21 on the first one.
Can I turn into a bird as a reaction?
Does Morthos have any bonuses?
I'm gonna kill it in the next round. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do I have one of them?
Oh, I have.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Killing?
14.
14?
21.
That passes.
No, more.
Mrishka's out.
8.
8 fails.
5, or
5.
also known as a 1.
Fails. Okay.
Do I pass?
No, you fail as well.
With the 16?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be like an 18.
So, Oliver, Bart, you take 15 points of acid damage as it bursts into you.
Mm-hmm. Don't you do it.
Everyone else takes 30 points of acid damage as you've already...
Oh, I'm not me. I was up again. Now I'm down again.
Oh, so you take 15 as well. Morthos, you take 30 points of acid damage. JB, you take 30 points of acid damage.
I'm down.
And Ray, you take 30 points
You're
of acid
down?
But I
damage.
passed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did. So you,
15 then.
Gosh.
nothing happens to you
Yay!
because you were already grappled. This is to like squeeze in further, and you're able to resist and overcome that.
Is that why I took 15 then? Because I wasn't yet grappled?
Correct?
Okay.
It is now Ray's turn.
Ring, 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 work, work! And she's gonna activate her
What are you
contingency band, which has a greater healing potion in it.
Oh.
Very good.
Nice.
So
That's a bonus action.
Ah, that was from JB, wasn't it?
it was actually from Morthos.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Well, the ring was from
The ring
JB.
was
The ring
from
was
you.
from JB. So, so you roll a greater.
how
I
you
think
rank.
is
Teamwork.
So a lesser is 2d4 plus 2. A greater I think is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus.
No,
Pretty sure that's-
44.
40.
Can I have another
Pretty sure
D4?
that's how it is. I think it's 4, and then I
think you're
think a
right.
superior is 8.
Oh, there's a couple 4s.
Ooh,
Save yourself.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
16.
16.
Plus 4?
That
was added the plus
yeah.
Okay.
That was
And
all 4.
okay, 16.
Yes.
That is your bonus action to use that.
Can I ungrapple myself?
That would be your action to do that.
Yes.
Okay. You are right next to it, able to attack as well. You
But
would
wouldn't
attack.
it be disadvantage?
You would attack with disadvantage unless you have advantages. Then it would even it out.
I'll try to ungrapple.
Okay. Roll your athletics or acrobatics.
And that would be 21.
That succeeds. You are no longer grappled. You are still prone.
All right. She will stand up
That's half of your movement.
Run.
and I wouldn't get an attack, correct?
You've used your action.
Yes. Grrr!
So you growl at it and you stay there
Yes, because JB is still prone.
and unconscious. Okay. Bart, you are up.
Can I take disengage to get out of the grapple?
No. You're, yeah. That's if you're in range of opportunity attacks or in a threatened range.
Can I shoot it with my crossbow?
Yep, you have disadvantage with the shot.
I do?
Because you're prone.
Why?
I don't know.
It'll come to you.
It will. I have to work on it.
No, you can be prone and take a range attack.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
Okay.
What are you shooting with?
My crossbow.
Okay.
Because I get sneak attack.
You do. This is a normal crossbow.
It is.
Yep.
21.
21 hits.
Yes, it does.
Give me all your damage.
All right, so 10 on the crossbow and now 46
Yeah.
to the sneak attack.
46.
Finesse crossbow.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's really good. 10's 20.
20 with
That's the sneak attack damage is 20.
30
20
total.
so
30
30
total.
total.
Yeah.
So close.
So that was my action.
Yep.
And can I try to do anything with my bonus action to get out?
No.
Could I turn into
No,
birds to get out?
Yes.
Then I'm going to turn into a bird.
You turn into 3 birds. Where do they go?
I'm going to have one go up above it.
You can still kill JB.
I'm gonna have
can
one
still
hovering
do it.
like 5 feet above its
Love
head.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one going to that rock by Rubius.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep. 5 feet off the ground. And then I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have one basically hover where I'm at.
44 plus
'Kay.
4.
If I no, you know what? No, towards the big rock.
The same big rock?
No, the one where Marishka plummeted.
The one where I got
up here?
yeeted.
I don't want to go
Hey,
up
we've
there,
both
but
been yeeted
towards
now.
it.
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes, we've been yeeted.
Those are your birds. 1, 2, and 3.
Con save.
We got neutered. We got neutered.
Uh-huh.
Disadvantage.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
great if that kills him?
The moonbeam.
hope not.
Yeah.
All will not be right with the world if that
I
happens.
do not have any advantages.
4 damage. He has resistance though.
That's a 10.
Ha! 21.
Did he kill it?
We have to very quickly get the blood. Very quickly.
Every time your
It goes
moonbeam
back to
does
the
it, bro.
abyss.
You should call that thing the cleanup spell. Oh, I was gonna toast
Just sit
it
back
too
and
next
heal, they
time.
said.
Clutch.
And so as
I
the
can pee now.
radiant moonbeam continues,
I just growl. I'm just growling.
continues to stream down through the clouds, there's a break in the storm, and the full moon emerges and just bears down as the goddess Selune lends her hand to the cleansing and purging of this abyssal creature as its body begins to melt, its scales falling off, its armor just being obliterated under the power of this radiant energy, it thrashing in the water until its body just goes still, the black ichor oozing out of every open orifice as it begins to sink beneath the waves and begins to dissolve
Can Ray
into
catch
a
it
black ichor.
before it sinks down the waves?
Yes, it can.
Okay.
I need JB to make a death save.
I fail.
That's 1 fail for JB.
Are we still prone? Are we still grappled?
The
Magic
ichor
effect.
kind of fades. You are no longer grappled, though still prone.
Morthos would use his bonus action to switch places with Sola and immediately try to collect blood by
Yes.
swimming down.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What are you collecting the blood into?
I have vials
You do have vials.
because I've been collecting dragon's blood all this
Oh.
time.
All right.
Got the stuff.
Go
from
ahead and
Eli.
make a medicine check because you know from your. It's not just like, oh, here's a scratch.
Oh, 13.
You need. Okay, it's where its heart would be, which is the blood that you need, is already beneath the waves.
Even if I'm holding it up? Isn't that helping?
You're holding its tail up.
So I will use my swim speed to swim
Let me
down.
see. No, its tail would have been in. Its body would have been out as it
Yeah.
was coming down. Roll a athletics check to see how
have an
successful you are at keeping it up.
Crit.
As bad as we
Ray
rolled
has
last round.
grabbed it, and in her battered, broken, bloody
Dude,
form,
You're doing Captain
she
America with the
stands
helicopter on
tall
the building?
with
I'm not
the
kidding.
carcass in her hands, holding its jaws aloft out, and its heart,
Does he get
its
advantage? then?
chest is there. Now, its side has been gashed open.
Oh, I burned the whole thing.
You don't have an opened. You have to either go in through the gash or try to just carve directly through where you think its
Hop on in
heart
there.
would be.
Empire Strikes Back.
We're diving in.
Okay,
I'm about to
so you locate where it is with that medicine check. Now this is a medicine check to actually extract the blood.
Come on. Do you have an advantage?
Nobody gave me an advantage all night.
That's okay.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah, but you started
That's
with
true.
stuff.
You're a cheater. Put soul.
Crit!
What is going on for how poorly we rolled last week?
No, we did.
And all things balance.
It all
Check his
comes full
dice.
circle.
Yeah, let's wait it.
I was
He
so
gets
scared.
18 vials.
You cut through with your blade, and you
Oh man.
-1.
you get to a large mass within its chest, which strong sinews are wrapped around, and you just jab your knife in and cut through blindly. You're doing this all kind of like feeling your way,
You've been blind.
and you
Ray, we
you
need to
put
see
you put your vial in and just wait a moment and pull it out, and when you do, Ray, you see that it is filled to the brim with a black ichor that you put the stopper on and you can add to your inventory.
You got it! You got it!
One vial of Wastrilith blood.
That was me.
Killian, what are you doing? Well, Rubius, you're kind of on the.
That was great.
You did a great job.
Good job, guys.
I feel great.
I was out of danger the entire time.
I literally am
Mariska?
not even scratched.
We still have water walking, right?
Yours
Yeah.
lasts for an hour
So
because
I
kill
would-
it's not concentration once it's cast.
I would if we're still
Well,
we're
we're
still going in
still in
order.
turn
We're still
order.
in
so
Oh,
turn
okay,
order's
order.
up
never mind.
first.
Because we have
Never
people
mind.
dying.
Gotcha.
Healing spirit
On
on top of
on
J
JB.
Biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay, that heals him. You're out of turn order. Everyone is now safe.
Ray would like to try to drag the monster to the beach.
Okay, roll another athletics check. You're gonna need to roll another 20 for this.
Does she have advantages?
Missed it again.
Oh, crit fail.
It slips your hands.
It's not that it's too heavy for you. It's that within a very short order, the body literally dissolves in your hands
Like-
and turns into that black ichor and then just dissolves in the water.
Ew.
like heated.
Could I have turned
butter.
back into Oliver? Would I have been able to like lob off a scale or something before that happened?
That's what I was trying.
There were scales already scattered through the water.
Are they still there?
You can try to roll a perception check to find one as you're trying to find in the midst of a floating.
23.
According to the spell, it's when a person moves into the spirit.
We've always played it.
Yeah.
Right.
I have not moved into it yet,
Well, on your turn, instead of it making a death save, you would immediately get it.
but I didn't know.
23.
I think it's
You
also
find a
perception.
scale.
Okay.
Do you want
It's
me to just use
actually a
healing word
large
instead? I'll just use
kind
healing
of
word.
fin of armor.
That's actually what I wanted.
Yep. It's not just a scale. It's kind of
Oh.
one
So
of
I
its
pick up
one
this
of its
fin of
armor
armor,
fins.
And I shove it
It's
in the
kind
bag
of
of holding.
orangish, yellowish.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool.
And you have that, and we are gonna call it a night there,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
as the Wastrilith lies dead and dissolved, returns to the abyss. We're gonna do our. We have 2 giveaways to do.
What if we do something crazy and start next episode with a dragon giveaway?
You guys want to do that?
We can advertise it.
in the first 15 minutes, guaranteed dragon giveaway. We start it, followed up by the golem at the normal one.
Well, we'll do that now.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the bugbear, the dryad, and the golem right now.
Okay.
So if you would like to have an opportunity to win those 3 minis, you can type into the chat right now, !, close call,
Dude.
CLOSE, CAL. Carissa is still in shock from.
Do you have an extra Wastrilith?
Huh?
Do you have an extra Wastrilith?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming
we could
around
give,
the rocks.
We could give that away.
That's actually that's a Monster Hunter figure imported from Japan.
I love it.
Holy
so
cow.
he definitely has
So
more than one.
not giving that
So
away.
you
Yeah.
What monster is that? I can't tell from this distance.
I don't know their names. I just get them because they're cool.
They're the best.
They look cool.
Monster Hunter's the best.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah, it
that
really
was
did.
the last. That was really fun.
Cool.
Those
Cool.
last
Cool
5
mini.
minutes there.
That's awesome.
Here.
Gotta love crits.
Oh, imported Japanese. Don't drop.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
heavy
know.
PVC
Dude, your
plastic.
moonbeam
This is in
cleans up
generation.
every time.
It's fantastic because it's always there. So it's like
It
literally.
always gets it.
and it goes the
every
first thing
time.
when they start their turn, so they don't get to do anything if they,
I think you've killed 2 big things.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
has. Yeah.
3.
Exclamation.
I think the spider too, right?
I
The
think-
spider on the first ship too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Killian
No.
has killed more than Yanni has.
I thought she killed.
I haven't killed anything yet.
The first thing
Huh?
you killed.
I haven't killed any
Exclamation
bosses yet.
point!
No,
Close
not
call for
yet.
your
Oh,
chance
June,
to win
June.
those minis.
She had, like,
We
2.
we'll do the dragon giveaway at the very beginning of the next episode. So
Show up.
yeah, show up and we'll do the dragon giveaway, and tell your friends that they can potentially win a big old dragon, and we'll actually have a new dragon out. Which, hey, if we get 50 new subs next week, we'll give that one away too. It's happened before. It's been done. We've given away 2 dragons in 1 episode. So
That'll be good.
thank
You
you.
can get rated.
Thank you for sticking around, watching this massive combat with many close calls,
Holy cow.
and
I didn't
you
hate our
guys,
strategy,
you
though.
guys made it. Well done. So we hope to see you next
luck, huh?
Tuesday night, starting at 7:30 Eastern, where we will shortly, in short order, give away a dragon. When we continue the story, see what they may uncover in the now cleansed lagoon as our party continues to loot, die, and repeat. Good night, everyone. Cheers.